There we go. I know it was on button on top.
So you've been finding my thing the whole time?
The whole time.
Take that bit.
The whole time. There we go. You good now? And this is it?
Hey,
Yeah.
how you been?
Yo, we have.
Oh, did I tell you? My bad.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a little prelude.
No, well, so they're shooting Head Over Hill. We went through your episode the other day.
We went to my episode.
Yeah.
So why am I not back in there?
Well, good question. It's no extra money if that helps.
Y'all get money, right?
Who's y'all?
What is happening?
They're finally shooting the show that remember they had paid us a long time ago.
Right.
So we're there.
So what are you there for?
To do it.
Right. Why can't I come back?
Come back. I don't know. I think we might even read it. Try to ask Patty when we're actually reading your episode.
All right. I don't remember it at all. I don't remember the characters.
We were all like, oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Remember them days?
Mm-hmm.
It was like 4 years, 5 years ago, whenever it was.
Yeah. This is how I feel about it. So this is a true story, y'all. What up, Fifi?
What's up, Fifi?
This is a true story. I'm not even gonna say the business. Twilla know what it is. I wrote like 7 episodes of a show that huge company, and we kept asking, when is it coming out? When is it coming out? When is it coming out? Post-production problems. We having this sort of problem.
But it was shot fully.
No. We just wrote for it.
Okay.
And they kept saying, hey, we having trouble. We having troubles. New management. New this. But the big company still wanted the project. All of a sudden, we just seen that mug air. We was like, oh, what? With players that was on the previous show. Like, what, nigga, why didn't you hit us up about this? Now our jokes and our scripts is kind of like loosely based.
Yeah, it's been remixed.
Yeah. That's it. And I was kind of like, I wanted to be part of this. Can you press record?
The episode that I wrote originally, I looked at it and I was like, I don't remember none of this. And they were like, oh, well, we had to get in there. It was outdated. I bet. It was 4 years ago. 2 different presidents.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, we developed that shit. Trump was president.
Yeah, it was probably around 2019, 2018.
Yeah.
Well, Biden, I don't think Izzy was born yet.
Yeah. So we got
4.5 years ago.
We got jokes about season 1 of The Wire.
I'm saying.
You watch Snowfall?
I have not.
I don't watch it. You know I don't like autofocus because when we go in and out,
I heard it's great though.
they be trying to figure out.
I need to.
Just at least get like.
I don't want it to be a Wire thing, and I missed it for 20 years, and finally was like, "So it's good."
Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get Snowfall because my drug dealer friends love this show, man. They be.
It's so accurate, nigga.
Nigga, that was me and Curtis. Big Blows. I don't know why I said Curtis. I had all names. I had to get a name to actually Curtis Blow. Damn it.
What's up, Mo-Yo? Happy
Mo-Yo
Sunday.
Happy Sabbath.
Happy.
So whatever you write might be totally different from what.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what sucks about being a writer is that you can write something that you love, and then you sit and you're like, I ain't none of that shit. Is what I. But yet, if you want it to be exactly what you want, shoot that shit yourself, B.
Yeah.
Shoot that shit yourself. Otherwise, you just a hired gun.
Yep. Thank God for Twilla and I. We have ideas and we shoot it ourselves. But the problem is we can't afford a lot of this stuff. Because we were like, well, we can't afford the helicopter. I guess we're gonna have to have a model. Claymation.
You gotta throw your phone up and then just have helicopter noise.
or just do the POV of the helicopter. Here he is. What's Mike doing this?
And then get that nigga from Police Academy.
Do you know MASH? Do you know the MASH song?
Yeah.
Go for it. Wow.
Yeah. And then it hits the yeah. Then he comes in hard. It comes in hard.
What instrument is that?
Y'all stayed up late.
You remember that?
Like, I remember The first note came on, but like, look, time to go.
Gotta go sleep. Y'all remember that guy?
Twilla had her bonnet on already.
Hello, barrettes in her bonnet. Somebody's typed. I remember
that. That's one of those theme songs that haunt you. Really.
Yeah,
like,
it's a sad song. Why would somebody want to watch like some people? Did they ever go to the army? Did they ever go into the war?
I think they were in the Vietnam War, and then it was supposed to be a comedy, but there was a character on there named Spear Chucker. The one black? Yes.
No.
Yes. Facts.
No.
Character's name was Spear Chucker. Facts.
I'm looking at you up and down because I'm waiting for the punchline.
Facts.
That's
the factual information.
Can somebody please look this up?
His name was Spear Chucker.
All right.
And as Spear Chucker, some nigga, whatever it was.
What time period was Little House on the Prairie?
Like, I don't know what time was it supposed to be. I don't know.
What time period?
I don't know what they were.
Because it was like I was like, I never remember life looking like this.
My mom liked that show. That show was boring as hell.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was awful.
But I don't know. Is it like 1800s?
I don't know. But Beverly Hills Billy was a turn up.
Is it 1800s?
I have no idea.
1800s or early.
Who remembers this life? This reminds me of my childhood. Oh my bad. It reminds me of my childhood. That show was boring as hell.
Yeah. All right. I loved it.
I love that book.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, man.
It was the Korean War. My dad still watched MASH.
Korean
What does
War.
MASH mean?
Yeah, it was like an acronym for something, right?
I remember the game.
Oh, MASH!
Yeah.
Was it Mary?
No, it's mansion, apartment, studio, shack, and
House.
Something like that.
Yeah. It was like this?
No, it's a little paper where you start with a circle. And you say, tell me when to stop, and then you like, who you gonna marry? Like, you have to go through, like, who you gonna
Oh, you
marry?
remember this, right?
I remember
You remember
that.
this? You remember that?
And who do you like?
Yeah.
You like.
Yeah. Medical something. It's an harmony. Oh, medical something. Man, how you gonna, man, stop. Moyo, you can't say it's a medical something.
Moyo almost had the information.
Oh, I know it is, y'all. Everybody gather around. Here's the answer. Medical something.
Moyo said, do your own research.
Google it. Y'all got the access.
I was supposed to say Beverly Hillbillies, and I had to.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a turn up.
Yeah.
Beverly Hillbillies, I was like, yeah, I'm about
Hold
this.
on. What is it?
Ew, that is. Yeah.
Got it. Go.
Yeah, definitely a banjo.
The person who did that, Earl Scruggs, Shelby, North Carolina.
Of course, you got that claim to fame right there.
Shelby, North Carolina.
She'll walk away with that.
The walk off.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please. We have a very, very incredible surprise today.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Chaz has no idea what's about to happen.
Why?
And there's a reason why we have two beautiful young ladies in here today.
Lord.
This right here is a cramp simulation that will let us know what cramps feel like. And I want to see if Chaz and I can withstand cramps as...
I don't want to do this.
Want to see if he can withstand...
This is a device.
Yes!
This has got to be bad. I have a weak heart.
No, you're not going on your heart, man.
Well, I think that it's one of those things that will affect my heart if we do this. You know what I mean? I have vitiligo with the heart. So it's spotty.
It's spotty.
So I don't think it's a good idea
Oh God!
for me to participate in such.
So we're gonna
Vitiligo sounds like a real, like, that sounds horrible.
that sounds bad.
Man, you got vitiligo?
Oh boy.
I got vitiligo of the liver. I
Of the
believe
liver.
that. That's something crazy.
So
Why are we doing this?
because we have to understand women. Okay, we have to understand what they go through.
Why do we have to?
Because these are God's gifts to Earth, from Earth.
So why do
To
we have
Earth.
to understand what they go through? God punished them for a reason.
We will appreciate them. We have
I
daughters.
appreciate them. I take great care of her. I don't need to know about her cramp pain.
And from a scale of 1 to 10, ladies, how much do y'all hate cramps? 10 being the worst. So we have to understand, like, okay, ladies, we understand that this is a problem. We're gonna be more compassionate to your cycle period. I'm gonna say period cycle.
I don't feel like I'm gonna go home and then start painting those toenails after this.
Soreless.
I have reached my feminine side and I understand how much you go through.
All right, so I think.
So we're really gonna do this, huh?
Yeah.
No getting out of this.
You don't have to do it.
All right.
I want to appreciate. I want to appreciate the women in my life, and I think. You think the two of y'all should do it together because it's two sides, or y'all be like, or you can be like, "Oh, Dion, do this 16."
Are we all doing one? What's happening? You gonna do one too?
I personally feel like I should see your response first.
Because I can easily be like,
evil laugh from Twiller.
Because here's the thing, I can go on one and be like, "Oh, this is easy work." You're like, no, because you got to tell me where you're. Okay, I feel this. This feels like cramps.
Y'all get bad cramps?
I do, yeah.
Why didn't you find someone who got easy cramps? So you'd be like, "Oh, this is hard."
She didn't answer that hard. She said,
mm-hmm. No, I feel like that was the harder answer of like, yeah, you don't know about this pain.
So
I feel like, give me all four then. I feel like I can take them.
That's what she said. Hello. And as this said, had a hysterectomy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right.
So I just put this on my stomach or something?
No, she's gonna tell us where to put it at.
Okay.
Where do you feel it?
It's gonna be one up front and one in the back.
Okay.
I need to step off camera while y'all are prepping.
While we prepping?
While y'all talking about it.
I just think this is a very bad idea.
Well, you don't have to do it, Chaz.
No, I think Chaz should do it.
Yeah.
Chaz should do it.
I mean, my golden rule in life is I'm no bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do it, but
you touching right where
it's in the similar.
Okay.
Yeah. So where do you feel your cramps at?
My back and
That's interesting.
Shout out to Anna Suzette.
You don't feel it inside.
She took hers out in 18.
But
you can take ovaries out yourself?
Yeah.
That's what a hysterectomy is? Is that what a hysterectomy is?
Chaz, can you answer the question again?
I said you can take your ovaries out yourself. That's what a hysterectomy is.
Yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not like let me just
like a thong. Anna Suzette took hers out at 16. She said, I don't want this. Y'all keep these fresh eggs.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was how it's horrible.
She said she got rid of hysterectomy.
Wire hanger. Oh, Anna Suzette.
Oh, come on, Anna Suzette. We got a lot of women in here, man. You wild. Why is she
Anna
wild?
Suzette.
All right.
Here we go.
Let me take a shot of coffee. I don't know.
You sitting in here?
You want me?
Yeah. Okay. Twiller's gonna sit in.
Which one did you do? Have you tried it yet?
Yes, I tried it.
You tried it already?
I tried all of them.
Did you?
But they all have like a like that. They do like that.
I'm over here like.
And you gotta turn it up on the sides.
Oh, I'm turning it up
See,
right here. You see what's turning up right here?
Are you supposed to put all four on at one time?
Yeah.
I have
front, back.
Jesus.
Which one? Give me some. This is
all right. Maybe
better.
Empty bladder, Mario. Oh, am I gonna pee on myself?
All right.
What you doing?
All right. Give us the rundown.
So
here we go. You got to talk on the mic though. Give us the rundown.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit down.
Okay.
They're attached on the front and the back.
Push the mic over the Twizzlers. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Okay. So you got 4 patches on.
4 patches on. 2 in the front. 2 in the back. That's where I usually feel my cramps.
You feel 4 at the same time every time?
Not every time. Sometimes it's one side that's really
feeling more than the other.
Yeah.
You don't just like stretch them out or something?
I mean, I take a lot of ibuprofen.
Okay.
Motrin.
Aleve all day long, all day strong.
This might feel like a little something.
That might be a Tylenol. What level are you on?
So remember that
30.
Level 30. Out of how many?
Remember that setting?
It just said minutes. Hold on. What is this?
Well, don't put it on that.
The size is how you turn it up.
I'm turning it right here.
Okay.
On the screen. It's a touch screen.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, you're bad.
Oh.
She's already cramping.
Already.
I think we got something.
All right, let's do it.
This feels.
Oh shit.
Yeah, how's that
You ain't
feel?
making no faces or nothing.
What level are you on?
I'm just turning it all the way up.
All the way up.
Okay, this one's good. This one,
That's what I feel normal.
I feel a little.
A
Okay,
little
what level
pinch.
is that one?
You want to try that one?
What level is
I'm
it?
gonna work my way up.
Okay.
That's the levels.
Where the numbers at? What does that mean?
It just.
It's a little bar.
The bar.
Oh, my bad. I just saw the pictures. Okay.
Yes, the bars
So that
around
feels
here.
similar.
Okay. So that's like a 5. That's like
Yeah.
5 bar. All right.
Okay. 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on both sides.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna see how y'all feel about it.
And
It's
you
just
go to the other ones, like the other little circles.
okay.
All right. This is interesting, guys.
This
Because
is
We're going to experience the female cramp.
you gotta go with the accent.
The cramp.
But also, it's a different massages like, or something like
I'm trying to find the one that's most like.
accurate.
Oh God, that feels a little something, but it's not.
You found one?
That
Hey!
I turned it all the way up though.
She said the oh God.
Let's see what this
And you
is.
gotta make the face if you having a cramp. So how women be hiding their cramps in public.
I'm hiding it. You can't even tell.
Oh, you're hiding it.
Oh, you don't know.
She said.
It was one of those like it's bad gas and I gotta get out of here. You start planning your exit when you feel one of those. All right, I got about 3-4 minutes
This is a
tops.
good massage. This one. This
Oh,
is
well,
you're just arrogant now.
I want that one.
This is
All
great.
right, we'll go. So you got the settings.
I think so. Oh, this
All right.
is good.
So these aren't supposed to be like painful then.
Okay.
I mean, no, I'm asking. I don't want you to
so the
put it
use
on
of this-
pain.
Okay, I feel that one. So the use of this is called the TENS unit. Chiropractors use it to help readjust and realign some stuff, but they can also simulate cramps.
All right,
So you know the ones you did.
Uh huh.
So go and apply to Chaz.
let's do it.
Tell him-
You ready, Chaz?
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
Come on, baby.
All right.
Hook me up.
Hand
And I'm
sanitizer.
gonna go.
Hook me up.
Hand
I'm
sanitizer.
gonna go the same as what,
Somebody strap me up.
I'm gonna strap you up.
I'm gonna go the same as what Janelle do.
You'll do the same as Chanel.
You just gonna put your penis in front of the people?
Oh, this is what type of show it is?
A kid.
No, I'm talking about the people on the camera, yo. You all-
I
you
got
all shaft.
both cameras pretty good.
That was all shaft for them. Man, sticky stuff, yo.
Like I got my 4-inch gray sweat shorts on.
I'm out of control. All right.
You put hand sanitizer on the sticky stuff.
All right,
Oh,
we're
your
gonna
skin, Deanna.
we can always edit. So I should come over there.
Yeah, step off real
All
quick.
right, man. Let me step
All
off.
right, come back in, y'all. Entertainment.
All right,
All right.
let me have it, man.
Do one right here.
Give me the shits.
All right.
This one right
Where
right
did you
there.
guys get this simulator?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon needs to be stopped, yo.
Are they gonna go the whole show having cramps? Yes. Yes. That's a lot of yeses, Mo. She's excited. She got hands. She got praise hands for this. Not my type of party.
All right, Chaz.
I'm good to go.
Good.
You're good.
All right. Should I hold on to
Chaz
it?
is
or-
coming in.
Hold on to it. And
Well, you can sit next to him so you can do the
Oh,
thing for
okay.
him. All right.
We're gonna be on camera together.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We're just gonna start off gentle, Chaz, because I want you to know that I'm not trying to hurt you in life.
Back in my football days, you know what I mean?
Just gradually.
Oh shit! Oh, did you turn it on yet?
It's on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just got my own natural cramps going on. I feel a little tingle. Okay. Oh, this does feel nice. Is this where you were at?
Oh no, I wasn't on that one.
Oh, okay.
This is the nice setting. I just want you to feel
Okay.
a little nice setting.
Oh, I feel it on for sure.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
gonna switch.
All right. Okay.
I think it was that way.
It definitely feels like the boo-boo time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Ow, okay, that was a different ow. I feel like one of those things are just going too far. Ow, this is what your cramps feel like? Ow, this thing does hurt. That can't be what your cramps feel like. I don't believe that. Ow.
You gotta hold it, man.
Ow.
Women hold it in their face.
I'm out.
You can't react.
It feels like someone's just squeezing the shit out of you.
React, man.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Outside. The inside of me is okay. That's a lot.
Okay, I'm turning it down.
Yeah, that's a lot right there. I feel because it doesn't feel like, I guess you can't, because you guys feel it internally.
Yeah.
It really just feels like somebody's hurting my outside. Like,
They're pinching you?
Yeah, but it feels like a bunch of like pins and needles on my
Does this do
all at
anything
one
for you?
time. It's a different.
Gotta keep a straight face though.
All right, well, I can keep the straight face.
That's
This is pretty intense
Tell me
right
the
here.
story, man.
I can
that's
tell you a
intense.
story
It's
about a
pretty
lovely
intense.
lady.
Okay.
I mean, here's a story about a man named Brady. But I have a pretty high tolerance for pain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's what's funny about it is the actual, like, when you feel it, the actual rhythm is intense, right? Because that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, are the women's pain like that? Because if I had this
It's
all
more so,
day,
like consistent, yeah.
and so that would be like, I can see how it's definitely painful, but
Like imagine that just
it's
consistently.
not enough to hurt your boy. You know what I'm saying? And ain't enough to make me go like, I just go like, I feel that weak shit. This is what y'all go through? Huh?
Easy work, huh?
This is what y'all go through? Turn it up, 12. Give it to me. Give me the shits. Okay, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh, god damn. Yeah, I feel that one. I feel that. I hurt them. See the tears coming down. I ain't hurting them. I felt that. I felt that one. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Pretty sure my kidneys are bleeding internally. Pretty sure I'm just.
Okay. Keep going, Chaz.
The whole machine is like, oh, you think I'm up? No. You do feel it for sure. That's what y'all feel? Is that close? That's pretty close to how it feels, Twilla?
Well, let Janelle see.
I mean, no doubt. That's
You remember the one that you had
that is
that was on the
severely.
stomach though. We had it on our
but
stomach.
it was like because how it did your muscles.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that one doesn't get to your muscle quite the same.
Well, it was on our stomach. Though.
It is very uncomfortable.
So the one I had a long time ago.
Huh?
One I had a long time ago. Yeah. Why would you bring a onesie? No one was gonna do this. The one I had, it was like a WWF belt that went around your stomach.
Oh.
And then it started off like this, like for a minute, just to kind of prepare your stomach. And all of a sudden it was like a your stomach like, it was like, oh,
the intensity of that.
yeah.
You want to help?
Yeah. I'm gonna just cross camera.
Okay.
You think you got it?
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell y'all what it felt like for you, boy. Here,
Yeah.
All right. It felt like it feels like one of those massage things,
Yeah.
like you put those things on and they do like the little shock thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when it was on Max, it was like, man. Also, I'm like, I got a lot of jiggle, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And so then I go like, oh, well, that don't feel comfortable at all. But also the vibration. That's I guess what I'm wondering. Do you guys feel the vibration effect also, or
It's just a muscle.
It's just the muscle.
It's like imagine internally, so it's more of a muscle, and
Yeah.
it's like a consistent. So it's not a.
The intensity of it, that's got to be awful, especially inside. That's got to be awful.
Yeah,
because that was like on the outside. I go like, man, can you take it? Like, sure. Would I choose not to? Absolutely not.
And there's a Z. Why?
What's she saying? It was annoying more than painful for me, bleeding out my pants.
Bleeding out your pants. Sheesh.
Oh, Jesus.
This reminds me of the part in Napoleon Dynamite when his brother Kip was cranking up the time travel machine. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that movie much. Internal muscle contractions.
Yeah.
Intense. Huh?
That one.
It was a belt though. Yeah. It really went over your stomach. It was for crunching. So it gives you like a crunching feeling right on your abs.
Oh, so you didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
All right. So Janelle sitting in, am I moving out?
Yeah.
All right. Janelle and Chaz out.
This is the mode, and to press the plus sign.
You just get used to. get used to it because what you gonna do?
That
Exactly.
was the one Chaz felt on the highest. And then you just hit it.
All right.
All right.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Janelle Williams. Oh, I'm sorry.
Baker.
I'm sorry. New name alert. Janelle Baker.
Get it right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what are these numbers?
So you can turn up on the side right here. I don't know.
Okay.
Until it was determined to turn it up.
Oh, okay.
You feel that? You feel it? You feel
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, we got one. We got one.
Oh.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Okay.
And you was fine with this. She only had 2.
No, I'm at 4. Ooh. Okay.
At one point, I had you at like the max. When you were talking shit, that was like,
Ooh. Does that feel similar?
Wait, let me turn this down
Does
so I
this-
can answer. Oh, okay. Now,
No.
let's wait. Let's change the setting real quick.
Turn it down, yeah.
So this this a little too much. Okay, this one, whatever this little thing is, I feel like this feels more like my cramps because
Okay.
it's kind of, it's just like kind of like a woodpecker, just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that setting is more realistic for me.
Damn.
This
Cramp
is
Baby Johnny.
ooh.
Come on, man.
Is that-
Yeah.
Kids is on live,
Is that what
yo.
it is?
What-
my God. I just got what you said. I just got what you said. Oh.
So that's the one I got to challenge myself to?
Yeah, let me see how high I can go on. Ooh, okay.
Come on, stay with it. You got to keep a straight face. Remember, you in public, yo. You
Man, my first day, I be in the house. I don't give a fuck.
remember, you at a conference right
I be
now, all
in
right?
the house.
You teaching the class.
I'm a
You're selling
schedule.
your show right now.
Yeah, you teaching the class in
You
front
know,
of.
if you're scheduling this, it's because your day started.
Keep a straight
Oh.
face.
Okay.
You got to teach the class.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's why you should buy my show.
Ooh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Let me see if I can get to 5. Ooh, oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna go to 6.
Oh.
Right through.
So my goal is to go higher than this, all right?
Right through.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Hey, we got one. What is she like? And nigga,
Wow.
and I'm cramping right now.
Wow. Okay, let me try another setting.
Oh,
What
she
is
cheated.
this?
And I'm ready.
Yeah, huh?
Shout out to you, Janelle.
That's the green. Okay.
Oh, this is like a little cupping setting. This is kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought you were gonna lie to
It
it.
felt nice for a second. I said, oh.
Yo, huge fan. First time on live.
Hey.
Is there a place to add a donation? Nigga, say less. I mean, what are we talking about, brother? Yeah. Yeah.
My tattoo. My gorilla costume.
Moyo, can you add the cash app and all that stuff for us? Is you Martin? If you available?
You're
Can you-
hilarious.
no.
No, say less.
Okay. So I think I'm trying to see the other settings to see. That's kind of annoying. This one.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
The one with the hands doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying. Yeah.
But it don't
The
really-
second one? Is that the second
That's the third one.
It's the third one.
I think that's one of the ones we used in Chaz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this first one gonna feel like a massage. That's-
It did.
And the first one I liked. Well, not high, but all that's uncomfortable.
So the whole thing is, I promise you,
Ooh, okay. Let me turn this down.
whatever her challenge was, I'm gonna keep a straight face like this.
You can have pain in that face. You gotta sing a happy song. You gotta keep it like.
So I did which one? I think it was this
Mhm.
one, and I did to level 6.
Nice. She said 5, didn't she?
No, I went up to 6.
She said
I went
six.
up to
6.
Run the tape back. Okay. That one number
So,
5. All right.
yeah.
You go off camera. Y'all entertain them, and she gonna place it on my body.
I'm gonna keep crossing over y'all's camera. I'm sorry for
We can always edit. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right. You gonna entertain folks
Oh wait, dog. I didn't read my thing. I mean, I have it, but it's too late now, right? Okay.
Yeah. You have a laptop?
Yeah.
Turn it off on the side. Okay. This is interesting.
Huh?
So this was interesting.
All right. I stayed in a fetal. Actually, my third day was the worst. Damn, in a fetal position.
But
I wonder-
there's any ladies on there. I do got some tips.
They're all ladies. We have a very high concentration of ladies who watch, which we appreciate, y'all. This is why I talk shit on here, though. You know what I mean? Only because they're here. Which level is the one that you want to go to fetal position? Do you want to go to fetal position?
Yeah, fetal position is where you can't handle it and you just need to curl up. And
Like, what is your? This is more of a question beyond camera. What is the face and the excuse you gotta say? Maybe, like, say if you was at a meeting and
Cash out.
you like, and like you're the boss of an event or something. You like this. I gotta go.
The shutdown cramp.
Like, what is? I'm across camera.
This-
So now I can.
Yo, huge appreciate you, D Dibbies. It's crazy that you guys have to go through that monthly. Oh, yours bad.
That's on my kidney.
It's bad every month. It's just
well, I think you figure out how to manage it sometimes.
what makes it worse.
Is it on your kidney?
Diet sometimes.
That's what I said. It was on my kidney.
Huh?
I said it was on my kidney.
I don't think you
Diet can make it worse.
Depending for some people, like if I eat a lot of junk food, I'm gonna have a horrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
I'm gonna let Janelle control the settings. Do exactly what you did with me.
Don't be all nice and soft and shit.
No,
I'm sitting
I'm
on it.
not. Oh yeah. Okay. I might start you off a little
Start them at the 5.
easy.
How's it? Okay.
Get you adjusted.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. This is Dion Lack,
Got adjusted
How
to
you
it.
doing?
Chaz.
This is on the easy setting.
This is easy setting.
What setting are you on?
I'm on 4 on like the little hand masseuse thing.
Oh,
But-
we haven't even gotten to the right mode.
Right. This is the
Why is it on my kidneys though?
That's where we feel it.
The
Right.
kidneys is the problem.
That's where we feel
Where
it.
it's at, I was like, that's a problem.
Hold on.
So, hold on.
Take them up to 10 like I did.
And this is it. Hey, let's because the whole point of this is I need to understand.
Where we at?
we on 4.
Oh,
four?
On 4.
Hold on, what is-
on a second?
Hold on. Just wait a second. Hold on, wait a
Okay,
second.
I'm gonna put it down.
Wait a second. Just wait a second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. No. Hold on. No, I just need to work through it.
All
God
right,
is not that brutal to give y'all this much that quickly. You have to slowly get into
How
it.
you gonna tell us?
All right.
Right.
We all
Harsh.
We all said this.
women, you guys have all lost your virginity. Niggas just don't shove shit up in there, all right? Let this slowly let this happen.
Those are the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Slowly let it happen, okay?
That's not how it goes.
All right, here we go. I'm good. Here we go.
All right.
Is posture important?
It don't nothing.
Posture's important.
Okay.
See, I'm good. Easy work because see, look, I'm good. Shit, turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it off. Turn it off. God. Ah! What's that one?
That was level 6. That was what I was on.
No.
Yeah, soft, yo. Come
No.
on, man.
This what's this? This is level
I
what?
put it down at 3
You got
Hold on. Hold on. So you was at 6.
for like 2 seconds.
Okay, here we go. No,
You
I'm
got
good.
to the 10 though, man.
No. So okay, here we go.
You want me to go back to 6?
Yep.
So
Take a deep breath.
Am I sweating?
Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Breathe. You gotta read through it sometimes.
just like taking that.
Take it off. Turn. No.
Wait, Gino, don't turn it down.
No.
You gotta go to
No,
10.
I promise you, that's like my spleen just got ripped. something in my body.
Tula, did I go to 10?
No, hold on. No. Twilla must have put it on different places in your body. She must put it on your hips.
First thing I said was my kidney. I was like, that's my kidney, man.
Listen,
let's go. Janelle,
what is that right
10.
now? No,
I put it down to 3.
No, that's not 3.
That is 3.
When I died, what was that?
that was 7.
See,
You got.
No,
you
sorry.
gotta
You haven't
go
gone
10.
max.
no, I did 7 though. I went
That's
past her.
Do max.
You gotta go in the same lane, bro. Come
Keep
on, I
it
did
max.
10.
Okay, you're gonna have to pad him up because Twilla must put it on his ankles or something.
Let's do
All right, I'm
10,
gonna go
dog.
back up.
Let's go 10. Let's go up. Just hit 10. Don't go 7. Just go all the way up. Just hit it.
I ain't trying to kill the man.
It's like diving into a
Turn it
pool.
off.
You
Turn it
gotta
off. Turn it off.
go all the way to 10.
Shit, no. All right, I'm tapping out.
You can't tap.
No, I need for you.
You can't
No,
tap.
stop turning it off. What are you doing? I felt it going back up. I need for you to put it on the same place. Look, I'm sweating, man.
We
Yo.
just did this.
This is not even right.
I did it first.
No, because she didn't put us. She got different places of people. Women cramp differently, man. You got to cramp with Janelle.
You cramp differently.
Yeah, can you please put it on the same place?
Man, Dion just doing it.
No,
This is what
no,
Dion does. Dion
no.
does it. He makes it big.
No.
You saw how he told his stories yesterday. Turn that shit up, B.
No,
Make that shit like it's your song. What you doing?
no. I need you to get here.
I just did it.
No. You got to do what she did.
I just did it.
Sweating. Turn it off.
Here.
I'm gonna do it again because Twilla's nice.
Why we doing it
Why
again?
am I not?
Two of them children today.
No,
I talked all that.
I'm a finger. What?
You didn't turn it off.
Those are my fingers.
Right.
Turn it off, Dion.
I got no feeling. I lost a sense.
Oh my
No, man, you gotta do it again, man.
Oh God.
god. Are you gonna do it again?
I will do it again for Twilla's.
Then you gotta go up 10.
No, I will. Come on, Janelle. Help me. I'm sweating. It's not that hot here, I promise
Come
you.
on, man. Let me get it here.
Oh,
You gonna put it on right there?
Oh, stop being a bitch, Dion. Dion is out here. Why are you not gonna go to 10? I went to 10.
No, you did not.
I did.
I think the thing is, I
You saw what you 10?
You went all the way up.
Come on, baby.
think the problem is,
You experience pain differently. I put it in the same exact
Soft.
spot as Chaz.
Soft.
If I was being mean, I would put it right here.
Soft.
Right here.
Right.
If I was being mean, you would have felt it right here.
I'll do that one. Let's do
Right
it.
here?
Let's do it.
No,
No.
you gotta do it with Janelle,
Do it, man.
There's no way you felt that.
Come on, give it to me.
Pause.
No, give it to me raw. The worst shit.
Hey, yo, look. I need some.
Get
gotta
this
go
paper
here.
towel.
Woo!
Let's do it.
Do it, Janelle. Do not
Put
put
it on the open area.
exactly
This
where.
is worse.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's gonna be worse for him.
It's gonna be worse if you put it there.
Are you doing it the same one?
I'm doing. I just did it.
You didn't do this.
No, that's not
We're
the
saying
same
put it
spot.
lower.
We're doing different
We're
spots.
putting it lower.
Oh, I'll do it lower then.
How much lower?
I was gotta be Chaz. I think the applicator.
This feels worse already. I'm already scared about that one.
Take that, Dion. The words
I
of
guess
puppy.
Dion don't like
This
it.
is what my ovaries are, right?
Yeah. On the ovaries and the
Yeah, that's a kidney spot, dog.
Somebody said Big Ready in the building.
Oh.
I think because it's.
I hope it broke. Oh man.
I can't do it. Dion was dying.
No, I promise you, I tried, but it felt like it was ripping something.
It wasn't.
She said it was.
I feel like it was ripping something. Oh boy, there we
All
go.
right.
We getting out. We got. Matter of fact, I want Janelle in the same seat too, because I feel like that was the
She
easy.
can't be in the same seat. All right.
Do the same settings, man.
So I'm hooked up right where my ovaries are, right? All right, and then it's on my kidney on my back.
So
All right, here we go.
this one.
Let's do it. I need that water though. Let me get that. Let me get that water though. I'm gonna need that. Let me get something to bite on. Here we go.
Tell us about the beauty of Detroit.
Well, I'm from Lansing. It's not a lot of beauty there. It's a very gray area, a lot of small town stuff. You know what I'm saying? What is this? This is tickling mode. What level is this right here? Where we at?
6.
6.
Ain't no
6.
way. The same one I did.
Oh, I feel it. Don't get me wrong. I feel that. That's painful. Like, come on, bro. I feel all that.
Nigga, you a beast.
I'm a beast, dog.
You a beast.
Let's go, baby.
Damn
I feel
it.
all that. I feel all that. That is not comfortable. I feel all that. There's no doubt about it.
And that's how we have to take it.
Damn it.
This is one of the most traumatic things I've been through in my life. That's a lot right there, especially on your hips. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. This one right here, whatever setting this one is in, that's a monster. That one's a problem. That one's a problem.
This is level 2, all the way up.
That's a problem.
It's,
that one will stop you from doing your
4,
day.
but I guess it's level 2.
I get it.
Yeah.
That one will stop you from doing your day. Whatever you would have planned that day, that's done. We're done. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. You can't go out and grocery shop like this. You can't be sitting in a makeup chair getting your day ready. That's a problem. It's still on, by the way. Don't think Janelle turned it off. I'm sitting through this. It don't go up. It don't go up no more. Let's go. Huh? I feel your pain, women, and I understand.
All right, this is level 3 in that same one. I'm gonna go.
Oh, which one?
The same one.
Which one? The one I just did?
The kneading.
No, that one. That last one was. I don't know if it's gonna be worse than that last one. That one, I was like, okay, that's one that you'd be like, yeah, dog, today's canceled. Oh yeah, that one. That one's a canceling day too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's worse. Okay, I don't know why I said the last one was worse.
Right. This is level 3.
This one's worse. This one is worse, and it's on max. Oh, you got to turn that one off. That one hurts. That one. That one making my body roll. I'm like, okay. That one, my whole body is like, yeah. This is 99. 10-0. Nah, that one I feel though. That one's a problem. What other settings are there?
Okay, let me do this one. We're gonna do number. Ooh, this goes up to level 4. Okay.
What is this one? It's got to be bad because they stop it at level 4, and they go like, because it's the rotation of them. You know what I mean? Like some of them have like they'll be in different places. Like in this one, excuse me. That one's bad. Ooh, that one feels like this. It's like somebody who got like deep fingernails trying to tickle you, right? They're like, hey man, how you coming from behind you?
Hey bro, I'm not ticklish, bro.
That's a shut down corner. You ain't going no yards off this guy right here, dog. It is constriction. It is, and it's this. This is what you feel? You feel that sometimes in your personal
that's why I was
experience?
like, no, the second one, second circle, is probably the most similar.
Yeah, this one I feel like if I had to like shit real bad, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I got it.
All right, let's see if you can go up to.
Where we at?
Let's do the cupping one.
The cupping one?
Does it go? Okay, it goes to level 4.
This spot is tough because this shuts down my entire lower half.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like my entire lower half is nothing.
Like if you see somebody doing like this.
Yeah, cramp day.
That's cramp. Like for me, that's cramp day right here. I have to do like a little.
Yeah.
What level is this
that
one?
lower back. Bring it all the way
let me
up.
see. Let me see.
That's all the way up.
Okay. Oh yeah, right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Walk
it stays there though.
Talk through it.
This one's bad because it stays at the same spot for a long time. It's not like the other ones are moving or like coming back and forth. This one is staying on the same spot. It's like it's like a jackhammer on your sides. This one doesn't hurt. Huh? Oh man, that's crazy. This one doesn't hurt the lower as much though. The other one, I felt my legs was like. Hey dog, we're done. You're not walking anywhere. You got to the bathroom. You shit on yourself. That's what we do. I can see how this will shut down your day.
Yeah.
Wait, has y'all tried this one? The yin and yang, the soul thing?
I doubt it's peaceful. All right, let's turn this off.
Wait,
let's turn that one off, man. Are we gonna do another one tonight?
We're gonna do the.
Haven't I done enough?
I mean, now you're a test subject at this point.
This is what happens to black people when they go to the doctors. Right? They go, oh, he can take it. Just keep giving it to him, right? This would be an example of, oh, yeah, that one hurts. This one's the worst one.
Really?
Which one did I say was the worst one before?
This one.
No, this is, no,
Okay,
this
I'm
one.
gonna turn it down.
This one's the worst one. I mean, I ain't no bitch, but this one's.
I was like, oh, this is nice.
That one
I
is
don't think I
not
tried
nice.
that
Oh, this
one.
one feels nice. What is this one?
It's
The same
sick,
one?
but it's just. It's
Oh, lower, it feels great.
Yeah.
Higher, it is a problem.
Yeah.
What's that? What level is it on? How
2,
many- how many?
4, 5, 7.
7's nice right here. Not for this one.
Now you won.
You know what I'm saying? But the other ones, I feel that. This feels great at 7. Turn it up one more. Let me feel 8 right here. Let me feel that, man. Oh, yeah, that feels nice. Oh no, that one hurts. Okay. 8's too much. 8's too much. But I did it on 10, right?
Get this.
Come on. Let's go. Get this shit off me.
After experiencing these.
All right, let's get this off.
Now for y'all on camera. Well,
Just turn it straight up. Break it. Whatever you got to do. The fastest way to get this off me. Break that mug. Come on. Okay, I can breathe. I can breathe again. Breathe again.
If y'all do have cramps, I'm just kidding. Couple tips. Beet juice is going to help you a lot because it has a lot of iron. It's high in iron. Stretching, drinking tons of water. There's different herbs that you can take when it's almost that time of month.
What kind of herbs? You can't just some type of herbs and not give us the secrets.
I got the herb for you.
I mean, that does help.
I bet it does.
Help.
Oh, I'm taking this off.
What kind of
It's
herbs?
tender.
I have a blend that I make, and I can't think of.
You need to drop that recipe.
I will actually. If you follow my holistic page,
there it is.
Holistic Honey.
The Holistic Honey.
THEE. Holistic HOLI.
Don't insult the people.
Honey HUNNY. I have my herbal recipe. I have a whole bunch of beet juice recipes, and I made a tincture as well.
Oh, like a weed tincture?
No, it's alcohol based, but you can also use like distilled water if you don't consume alcohol.
So when you say beet juice, because beets taste like earth and dirt.
Ginger helps cut it.
Okay.
Ginger is also not a great taste.
I love ginger, and ginger
wild.
is really good for inflammation, which is really what your uterus is going through when you're on your side. Like that's why
turmeric also helps.
Turmeric, but you have to balance.
It's just good for inflammation.
You have to balance that with black pepper to activate the turmeric.
Turmeric activate.
So yeah, I have a bunch of beet juice recipes.
All right.
But yes, water. Drink beet juice leading up to your cycle and throughout your cycle. Also with water, coconut water also is really good.
So you notice a big difference since you've been doing that and then before?
Yeah. And just watching your diet, like Tola was saying, like the week before, just try to cut out processed sugars, try to cut out processed foods in general, try to eat as clean as you can. And then
after you bleed, you can get that red meat again.
And, other protein sources that has high iron is lamb, steak, of course. I don't eat red meat, but salmon is good for the omega-3s. So there's also plant-based sources. But, yeah, I would say get that beet in. If you have iron pills, take your iron as well because you're losing a lot during this time. And stretch.
So beat off, people. Beat off.
Yes.
Go to Janelle's page, the Holistic Honey.
The Holistic Honey.
And beat off. You should call one of your videos just beating off Janelle.
All right, I'm out.
Thank you for torturing me.
It was fun.
I bet it was. I had to start thinking about all the things I said to Janelle. I was like, what did I say that might encourage? Oh, yeah. Keenan a softie.
Hey, I must say, Chaz, you either got an extra thick layer of
fat. I do.
I was gonna go with muscle, but
that too.
You definitely took the words from my mouth.
I have a high tolerance to pain. If it's not always, I don't know why. I did a lot of horrible physical sports. No, it was just,
where's my son? Bring his ass here.
I'm sorry, bro, grow up, be no bitch. I'm sorry, Papa.
But with that, when people say like, "Oh, you took it like a girl," or like, you being a little B, then you experience the level of cramps we experience. BMB isn't.
No, y'all tough to be able to go. I always wonder about like when I watch WNBA players. I go like, oh, this gotta be somebody cycling during this game. Oh, it's game 7. Somebody's like, he's going. Oh, she's missing out her free throw.
Why is she crying because she missed a free throw? And I was like, oh, hey, because of the free throw. Hey,
yeah, man, I was like, it's gotta be. I was like, when they're hooping and shit like that, I'm like, you got what you supposed to do?
Yeah,
you got to play through it.
Yeah, and I'm sure they have like double layered tampons and maxis when they have like home games. They got it all white on.
They're like, can you take me up? Oh, where do you need it?
It's like, hey, we're wearing all white today. Oh, I'm heavy bleeding today. Is it? Can I wear a diaper? Because I don't know if I can last this. Because
forget the pads.
Yeah, I need a tampon. And
it is cold red.
It is. We're all white today, baby.
No, you know, man, like. We played football, wrestling. I had tough coaches. You just weren't allowed to be hurt.
Yeah.
And you can be injured, but you can't be hurt.
Yeah. Remember,
you had to play hurt. Are you hurt or you injured?
Yeah.
If you're hurt, you have to go and play through your hurt.
Yeah.
And if you was injured, that's a different.
I remember I was so stubborn with that term. Mm-hmm. I'm certain.
My injury is hurting, coach.
I'm certain I had a concussion.
Mm-hmm. You probably did.
I scored a touchdown from a football return, a fumble return.
Nice. Big boy in the end zone?
Yeah. And I got cracked at the end zone. Game winning point.
Yeah.
These niggas picked me up in the air. I don't remember any of this. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. Oh, he's a... I'm like, what's happening? Like, good job, Black. I'm like, hit my head in the head. Good job,
man. More of that.
Oh, God.
Swelling the brain more. Bro, I didn't learn about concussion until the movie Concussion.
Oh, wow.
No, I think we learned about when it became a big deal in the NFL. Yeah. It's like whenever, right before that movie came out, probably. Right. But it was called getting your bell rung. Cut your bell rung. Yeah. Cut your bell rung. Yeah, I hear.
You see the little light.
Like, you hear the lights. You see all the. And I remember like, man, I remember getting hit, and I was like, and I mean, I sat back up, and I was going to the next play. I just held the deal. I was just trying to stay on my feet. Yeah. I was done.
Yeah.
I went over and threw up. And guess what I did?
What?
Right back out there. Full concussion. And guess what I did after the game?
I died.
Went to sleep. Sleep it off. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
all bad.
I got a headache. Sleep it off.
Sleep it off, man. You should be good.
That was the advice our trainers and coaches.
Soak your head in some ice.
Mm-hmm. That was actually a good idea to put some ice on your head.
Yeah.
No, it was. Your head is swollen.
Right.
Or is your brain is swollen?
Is your brain hitting your skull?
Right. And so then it gets concussed. So it is like it's like swelling of the brain.
Right.
No, go right to sleep. Best sleep ever is concussion sleep.
Yes. Permanent, yes. The worst.
Nothing sleeps better than a good whooping. Sleep after a whooping and a concussion.
Well, you ever had to cry to sleep because you got a whooping?
You wake up mad slobbery, dry. Do
you get a flashback? You're like,
hated it,
man.
That was not fun.
Yeah, the absolute worst when it came to football is trying to work through the pain when your coaches are like hey man, you see what he did? He took that hit, and I'm like, you ever got your arm popped out a stinger?
Oh
yeah.
You thought you were paralyzed?
Yeah.
Sometimes I thought I was paralyzed. You can't move. You're like, oh shit. Oh, this is it.
Good.
This
is it. Work
this is it. You really think you're sitting there paralyzed? You're like, oh, this might be the one. And then they start coming back, and you finally get up. You're like, oh, and then you go to the sideline, maybe a play.
Yeah, I remember there was a kid on the other side of me on the line. He clearly was injured. He was his hands was crossing mine when you go down for 3-point stands. So clearly he's offside.
Definitely offside.
Yeah, definitely offside. And then I was like, yo, ref,
hey man, offside.
Hey, yo, ref, he's offside. And he's like this, and then he was like, he blew the buzzer, and homie still stayed there the whole time.
Oh shit.
And then I was like, no, when you think that he's not injured, like, nigga, what is wrong with you? and he just kind of like slumped over and fell over like that.
Oh,
and then
shit.
I was like, oh, when we went too far.
You start waving to the
my bad.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like it's like when you don't know how. Remember when the dude from Buffalo had got hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and then everybody was like, "Woo! You see that? You see that?" He's like, "Oh, y'all calling the ambulance?" You be like, "Oh,
rocked his world." I made his heart stop. Oh shit! I made his heart stop. Oh god! I had one kid on the baseball team. He was like a big gumpy kid, and he was like leaning over doing this. I started roasting the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Of course. Find out he had a seizure. I was like,
oh boy,
"Hey man, I didn't know the kid was prone to seizure.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here in the baseball in the summer? So you should be inside."
yeah.
How am I supposed to know?
Yeah,
Coach was like, I wanted to kick you off the team, but they didn't want. I'm like, for roasting that guy
they clearly was. This is what I do.
I didn't know.
I actually was having sex with a young lady
Who had a seizure?
Was about to, and she came out of it, and she was on top. She was on top, and she had just like looked like.
And you was like, oh, sending her to another world, sending her into space.
And she said, and I was like, "You good?" And she said, "For a long time, for like good 16 seconds." And
wow.
I was like. And I was trying to get some reaction. I was like, no reaction. But she was like, okay, oh, was I out? And I was like, what happened? She's like, I'm epileptic. And she was like, how long was I out? And I was like a good 15, 16 seconds. It's like, okay, I gotta go. Let me get some water. Give me some water.
And you the whole time you was like,
well, hold on.
You gonna go right now?
We just getting started. Hold
Wait
on.
a minute.
Hold on. Wait. What about when you're done? When you get the water, can you just like bend over? Can you bend over in the sink?
No, go ahead. I'll follow you.
I'll just follow you to the sink while you get the water.
I am trying to drink.
You know the worst is when you get interrupted during trying to get a nut off.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you having sex, somebody call you like, she's like, I gotta get this call. He's like, okay, all right, yeah, go get the call. He's like, you get in bed like, so what we gonna do now? Like we is it over? Or is it like
depends on the call.
Is it postponed?
Hey,
or
what? Right now?
Is it bad news? It's bad news. No! Mama Sita died? No! She worked at Kroger's? Oh, no! That was my godmother.
And then she hangs up. You go like, sorry, it can't be all that bad. At least she's at peace. She's not suffering anymore.
Let's just go ahead.
I'm sure she's with God. That's a lot of pleasure. Speaking of pleasure,
we got to celebrate her life.
And what would she want to do?
She knew you were sexually active. Let's go ahead and end it with a bang. Unintended.
Now I need to go.
Yeah.
Can I make it up to you?
You ever had sex with a girl who had kids?
Yeah.
And the kids is in the room or on the room or sleep and you
not in the room.
Not in the room, but in the area.
In the house?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you gotta have that quiet sex.
Oh yeah. Shit, live that life now. This is my life today.
You're like, there you go. All right.
And it's best squeaking hard.
Turn the movie up.
Now our floor creaks a lot,
too.
which is worse. Because I can't even walk around the bed, change position. I got to do everything on the bed. Because our floor. Oh, come on, man. She don't
yo, I'm like, yo, doing that? I mean, wow.
That was back in the day. I'm like, any song.
Yeah.
But she will still sleep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The worst is you get that knock on the door.
Hey, Janelle, can you do me a favor? Could you give me that coffee over there? Could you please?
What y'all doing in there?
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Wait, who's knocking on the door like that? Thank you so much.
I hate you, Twilla. Twilla always got to chime in.
What? Which one's about?
She said, I spent half this podcast wondering how you got
Yeah, you know what's funny is we went from cramps to concussions to Dion smashing epileptic women because actually that's his kink.
I'm into that.
What's up, girl? How you doing?
I have a podcast.
Let's cut right to the chase. You have seizures?
Yeah. It's called Seize the Sheaves. Seize the
Seize these sheets.
I like that.
You like that?
Seize the sheets.
Seize the sheets. Starring Dion.
And that's a pun, as in she's and
A double entendre, if you will.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Cheese.
Oh, that sounds like I'm.
Sees Dion couldn't even welcome back to his own show. Welcome back, y'all, to
Welcome back to another episode of She's the
Sheets.
Sheets. Seize the sheets.
Can you do tongue twisters? Or
No.
You can't do a Sally sold seashells at the seashore? That's a simple one. Sally sold seashells at the seashore.
If I read it, I can do it.
But you can't do it all.
I can't do it if you just try it.
What's the P one? Peter Pepper picked a what?
Peter
Piper picked
a peck of peppers.
A peck. That's not a unit, a measurement. Peter Piper picked a peck of
niggas.
pickled peppers. You got to do one without reading it though.
Well, shit.
Says who? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Nope.
That's very good. You're not even gonna try. You try a whole Cramp thing, but you're not gonna try a tongue twister.
I got you, bestie.
Peter Pipe.
Peter Piper picked.
That's it.
Come on.
Picked a peck of pickled peppers.
I need some water.
That's a good.
Hey, somebody write it up for me. Dion's life.
No, you can't write it down. That's cheating.
Okay, do the S one might be easier.
Sally sold seashells at the seashore.
Sally sold she.
You gotta do it faster.
I don't like to be embarrassed.
This
All right?
this whole podcast
This
is
is my life.
about.
This is my life.
I got kids.
They believe in me, yo. They believe in me. My kids believe in me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I read it, I definitely can try, but it's another one that we did back in the day too. It's about the was the rail wheels, something like that. Yeah, that was a dope one.
Somebody throw in a tough tongue twister in here. I like some
Peter Piper picked a peck of pet. Fuck you. 12. Oh, she did it. I thought it was Moyo. I sing blue.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Piper picked a peck of Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
That was really good,
Easy
Dan.
work, nigga.
That was really good, buddy. I feel like tongue twisters would just make Dion's whole head explode.
I almost had a concussion. My brain said,
You almost had this.
stir up. If you were, let's be real. If you secretly was having sex with someone's woman and she had a seizure, would you stick around knowing you shouldn't be there?
I'm at her place.
Yeah.
I'm at their place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's like, hey, I got 30 minutes until my boyfriend gets here.
That's already a close call.
Right?
Okay.
I just want you bend me over and do what you got to do.
I've definitely done it way less. So not a problem.
So she has a seizure.
Uh-huh.
Would you call the
What
police?
minute are we in out of that 30?
We are 2 minutes in.
Okay. Early seizure.
Yeah, early
I'm
seizure.
killing it.
You're killing it.
Uh-huh.
She has the seizure.
Uh-huh.
And would you call the police or you'd be like, yeah, our boyfriend should be here soon?
I would call the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would
From her phone?
I would definitely not from mine.
Hey, I'm having a seizure.
My name is Sally.
This is Janice. This is not Chaz. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Our sweetheart, maybe she here soon.
I leave her there, pants down, ass up.
They get there looked like she was having sex. Let's check the ring camera.
Oh.
Who's the naked nigga running out in front?
You just see me in front of the ring cam?
You motherfucker.
You trying to break?
Oh, shit. You can't get it off. You look at yeah.
This is my face in there.
The POV of ring camera is always funny, dude.
It's always great.
What going on here?
I watch other people on my ring cam. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great entertainment.
Yeah,
It's great entertainment.
Yeah.
But look at this dude about to hop my fence. Well, he don't know my dog. Oh, to fly back over the fence.
I want the opportunity with healthy knees. I would love to punt a dog as self-defense.
Wait a second. First off, why? I'm pretty sure your knees can punt a dog now.
As in,
Are your knees that bad?
listen to me. Getting caught off guard, like a dog running full throttle, you gotta get your footing right.
It's got to be a small dog for you to punt it, which probably doesn't deserve it being punted. It probably can't hurt you.
Any animal, a rat running towards me full speed, I'm going to punt it.
Well, you got to punt a rat.
Right.
But a dog and rat aren't exactly the same animal.
Running towards you full speed.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. In self-defense, I would love to have that excuse of, you kicked my dog. He was running after me.
Why do you want to kick a dog?
Because, man, dogs are so unpredictable.
True. But
I
why?
don't like dogs.
The fact that you're just like, man, if I had good knees, I'd punt the
I got to go with good knees because I know I could possibly get hurt because if I kick it wrong, something can move.
It's great. It's very funny if you went to punt the dog
and I miss,
and you snap something, and that dog tearing your ass up while you on the ground.
You yeah, damn it!
Inside
God, you got me in my goddamn groin. Got me in my. You biting the hip flexors. Okay, you different.
The girl you gave a seizure was my owner. She never was the same.
When a dog does like this,
he tearing your ass up.
All you do like this, no.
That's him trying to tear meat off. When they do that,
I kind of feel like if I lift weights, I have the strength to do this to a dog.
Rip his jaws apart.
If he's biting me, I'm remaining calm. Like, all right. Okay.
You gotta get in. You gotta get in there like this though, because they teeth. You got the little gap.
Right. Because you gotta be calm because if you move, it's doing stuff like this. You're like, okay, all right. You like, and I'm like, you motherfucker! You split
the dog in half, all the way through.
They're like, what you do to my dog? What did I do to your dog?
You got two parts. You might be able to break his jaw. I doubt you can rip it all the way.
I need if I can bench press at least 300.
I don't think you can rip a dog from jaw to belly all the way down.
All the way down to the tail, like this. Dang, keep going. I could have stopped a long time ago. I'm like, yeah.
You know how hard it is to rip a t-shirt? You ever been like, oh shit, this is Hogan's really strong.
Polyester right here. What is this?
That is really hard to do. You got to be a real monster to even. I understand if you had to break a dog's jaw to get him off you, but
I need the whole thing. I feel like me watching so much superheroes. I feel like if I had the endurance, the patience, the calculations, as soon as he tried to bite, I can catch his mouth. I said, "Not today, nigga." And I'm like, "Whose dog is this? Whose dog?" And I was like, "All right, here it is."
Why would you just throw the dog somewhere?
He needs to learn that you can't walk him.
Well, he can't learn that because you killed him. That is not a lesson.
Okay,
he's gonna take back to the pack with him.
Because I could do like this and push him off and say, "You saw what happened? Don't do it again." Here it is. He did it again.
Dogs ain't dumb, man. You slap the shit out of one, they be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Oh,
the ears go down.
Yeah. Oh, god.
Tail go down.
Okay. What's that one meme when the kid's like, "Jesus Christ"? That's anytime you slap a dog. You ever see that video of this dude who hit a alligator with the frying pan? The alligator ran up on him. He was like, alligator, like, he was like, alligator, dipped out. Yeah, you got a dark fantasy in there, buddy.
I don't want to do it off of this rip. I want to do it off of self-defense. You know how like white folks just love to shoot people in self-defense? You've been on my property.
It's been nuts lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
I mean, I don't want to kill nobody, but you want to have that excuse of like, hey, this is what happened. If a dog ran up on me, I want to slowly look at the owner and say, hey, this is about to happen. Get your dog.
Now, I'm with you if my kid's around.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a question.
Yeah.
I'm ripping that dog into shreds.
So if a dog runs into you, how are you defending yourself?
Well, you gotta get down and wrap it around the neck. That's like your only.
You prepared. You walk in normal. You go into.
Oh, I fought a dog before.
You walk in the Boston market. You hear the little behind you. You're like,
Whoa, you got the advantage. He's on skates pretty much.
No, man, that's the.
Nah, they got the nails. They slide all over them floors.
No, wait, he's not. You're not in Baltimore. That's on the sidewalk. You walking up.
Okay.
You walking up. You know, you doing your head. Yeah, I'm gonna get the mashed potatoes, the green bean, and next thing you hear the.
How big?
Oh, the dog coming.
How big the dog makes a difference.
This is a Doberman Pinscher.
Okay, it's a good size dog. You got to stab.
Where you got the knife at, man? You ain't ready.
I got a knife on me right
You're
now.
not prepared.
I'm always get prepared.
If a dog runs right now, where you prepared at?
Well, now.
See, exactly. You're not prepared. You're not prepared. If somebody say, Chaz, there's a dog that's about to attack you in 30 seconds. Okay, cool. Let me get it ready.
The good thing about fighting a dog is that there's only one place a dog can attack. They don't fight like cats where you're getting scratched up and bit at the same time. It's only their mouth. Right. Because you can literally put your forearm on it, right? If he's gonna bite you, you can kick the shit out of him from there.
But you gonna say you like this?
Yeah, because either you can grab him by the neck, right, which is your only real choice. If they have fur, it's better. Like,
how you gonna grab around the neck with your forearm?
This is what I'm saying. Like, if he's biting here, you have to bring him in, and you can choke him out from there.
Sure, but also you know that this part right here that can kill you, right?
Well, that's why I said the forearm.
But he can literally with the bottom part of his.
Well, if he opens his mouth to readjust, I'm out of there. You're dog strengths are weak in the back.
Listen to me, dude.
You put a whole forearm. Look at his forearm.
You're knowledgeable about the dog. First of all, you're walking with no preparation. I'm about to be attacked,
and you got to get on him because
you turn around. You're not like, oh, dog. I know what to do. Forearm. You're not gonna think.
I'm always ready to fight a dog or a person
because when you see forearm, oh shit, there's a crow. I know I gotta put the hood on. You're not gonna think.
Why are you dunking the
That's
crow?
what I'm saying. You're not thinking immediately. Oh, now I know what to do to protect myself.
Yeah. This is why you got jumped and wasn't ready. You're not ready for the shit to go down. You don't look outside and go like, there's a guy over there, there's this guy, and just in case something pop off.
So every animal has a different method of protecting themselves.
How many different animals are you running into? Where are you that you prepping? Outside of a dog,
a cat.
What else are you prepping for? What else are you prepping?
Have you seen cats?
Okay, I said outside of those two animals, what else are we prepping for?
Mongoose, woolly mammoths. Have you not seen these in the public? A raccoon?
When have you seen raccoons attack?
Google this.
You've not seen a raccoon attack a person.
100%. Why are you making it seem like I said a T-Rex?
I'm not. You're just like, you got to prepare for animals. I'm like, there's only two animals
raccoons, possums
you're going to run into. You've not been attacked by a possum? Possums play dead for a reason. They're more likely to run than attack you unless you corner them with their babies. They're going to play dead.
Google possum attacking human.
Also,
Google
if a possum's anywhere near you, we out. We don't fuck around with possums.
That's what I'm saying.
Them scary.
But you're not prepared. You're like, oh, give him the pinky finger. He's afraid of the pinky finger.
It's a very different thing for a possum.
What you gonna do? We swap out the dog for a possum. What you gonna do?
But then I punt the possum.
How you gonna punk? You said punk?
A punt.
I thought you said punk. Like, hey, nigga, what you doing? Hey, I got your ass, nigga. Possum, you thought it was a forearm, but it's a mannequin arm.
Possums, raccoons, they don't want to smoke. They're not fighters.
Google is happens.
I'm sure it's happened. That's not an unusual. You don't see a ton of videos of people fighting raccoons. You can see the dogs, you see the cats for sure. You might see a bird or a goose get on somebody.
Mongoose.
I can't say one raccoon video I saw them giving somebody the smoke.
I see several.
Or possum.
I follow pages like this.
They're probably for both then.
Mm-hmm.
You had the corner one from them to really be like, all right, I'm not trying to corner no animal.
But you did say a woolly mammoth, though. I'd be more afraid of a possum than a dog.
Possum got them teeth. Them probably got rabies. They have rabies.
Man, how does animals get rabies?
Other animal bites? I don't know. Does one animal have to get another animal?
Okay,
rabies?
Here we go. This is the new bad rat. Possums and raccoons got a bad rap.
I don't think raccoons get the bad rap. People love.
But then y'all saying they gonna get rabies. Why y'all giving them AIDS already?
Some have. That's
they
the problem.
Do not get rabies.
Yes, they do.
They can't. Any animal can give you rabies.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm worried about. Any animal, if they got rabies.
The funny thing is, why don't rabbits give you rabies? Right? Have you ever heard of a rabbit? A rabbit? Rabbits should be the reason why.
What if you went up to that rabbit like, hey, little guy? Oh, God.
We think this tooth is for, nigga. All right, y'all. That's been an hour.
I don't know. It's a lot of dead time. I don't know because we have to edit a lot. So I'm wondering how much dead time is in there.
It was hour 15.
Quit trying to cheat the people, man.
Well, I mean,
You got shit to do today?
Well, we can do a second one.
You got things to do outside of torturing me for the day. Not unwarranted. Not unequivocal. Unasked. What was the question? What's the word? No, unasked. What's the word for that? When you just,
unasked?
No one even asked me. Unasked. What's the word?
For?
There's a word for like to do. Yeah, if you just do some shit without somebody.
Speaking of not speaking right, Twills, our video doing numbers that you did not accept the approval of. You did not.
You didn't accept the approval of mine.
Cause you damn right, man. You're talking about
what?
We've already. You come on? Oh, I did.
No,
the one we talking about the tampon.
Oh no, that one's doing numbers. Past your little 16,000. Dion hits me talking about some get your weight up. Past that in 3 days, baby. Get your weight up. Learn how to take a cramp like a man.
Unsolicited.
Yeah,
it is.
There it is. Unasked.
Yeah.
Same word.
I didn't get asked to be tagged.
Look in the DM.
I tagged you to invite you to be a collaborator on the last pubic hair one. You did not accept mine.
Cause we're talking.
You did not accept mine.
Why am I dealing with this food?
What are you talking about?
I did.
No,
man.
you didn't.
I did.
It still says Dion has not accepted your collab invite.
Because we're talking about.
Why is it different? We talk about it here.
Right,
it's on the podcast.
All right, I accept it.
So then when it goes on IG, it's like, oh God, I don't want to be a part of this.
So here's the thing. I was trying to break up our content. You did it back to back. That's it. So like I needed something like.
Oh, so you're gonna just in your good time accept it? Is that?
Well, it's still gonna get in the same little timeline of it. But I was trying to like post something from like All Deaf, from Farron's, but I didn't want to have us.
I just wanted to know I was left on red. I was like, oh, I thought we were a team.
First of all,
I thought we were a team here.
Ouch. Chaz is posting content that we shot in November. Like
it was November, February.
It's like in November, homie. Acting like nobody gonna notice.
No one did. It got 20,000 views. It's doing pretty good.
All right, yo.
It's doing well.
You want to do a second one?
Yeah. I don't like Dion's attitude, guys.
I'm trying to stay on schedule.
Well, I'm trying now.
You came at 12.
At 12:08.
Look what time it is.
You told me noon.
Look what time it is. All right, y'all. This is another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment below. If you want to chime in the live, make sure you subscribe to Lacktoast ENT. If you want to watch the well-edited version with the well-oiled mic, pause. Subscribe to Chaz.
If you want to watch that raw, unsolicited, I don't know why I use that one, unedited, unraw, hop in my Patreon. It's only $3. That's it. You get the daddy issues live and whatever other dumb shit I come up with. I think me and Izzy gonna start cooking again. So if y'all want to watch that debacle, hop in there.
Yeah.
She helped me make my omelets today, and she can do everything now except for putting on the skillet. She fucked that up, burned herself all the way.
Oh,
up.
wow.
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, Papa, it burns." I said, "Well, hey, you got to get better at it." You know what
I don't like how she's speaking in Spanish, man.
What are you talking about?
I know she's half Spanish. Oh, Pablo. Oh, Papi.
That's all I said was Papa.
Nah, Papi.
Why?
You know what's funny is
she did not burn herself, by the way, guys. I was just joking.
I didn't believe it one bit because that was the first thing you said.
Hey, I can't come. Izzy's burned.
I'm gonna need Dion to wrap himself up in a snake. I'm gonna need you to prove yourself.
Wrap yourself up in a snake.
What? How is Mike plausible? Because I did like this. I said well-oiled Mike. Somebody gonna edit this out.
Oh, that's a meme right there. Just a nice gif.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and also if you guys are watching, make sure you watch What Don't to Watch with me and Vanessa Graddick, where we do movie reviews, and also watch Random Ass Conversations with me and Twills.
Oh, you're accepting it now. Finally. You hear that, Twiller? Dion finally accepted that it's his podcast too.
Today Janelle's going to fill in for me since she's here. So
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
He finally accepted it. There it is. And thank y'all so much for watching, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Y'all can stay on. We'll do another episode. That's what I was trying to get to.
Thank you.
You got no shirt or anything?
Yeah, I got it. Switch
Okay.
real quick.
Let's switch seats.
It was not fun, guys. I was not ready for any of that.
I didn't know you took it like a champ.
You didn't know what?
I didn't know you didn't know.
Oh, no, I did not know
What? What you didn't know?
that we were doing this torture episode.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
On the same page.
I gave it to him raw.
Nope. I'm scared for next time. What's
I told.
up, Chaz? You been hit with a battle axe? Like, what?
I told we can do a bunch of women questions, as in like, what is this, and see if we knew what it was.
Oh, great. Never seen a douche. I don't know what that is.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Never. I just know that's what people call each other.
Well, I know a lot of women don't douche.
I heard it's bad. So why is it out there? But they still sell them, right? No?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. We sell a douche at a grocery store. Are you changing real quick? You gonna stay? Are you saying the same thusk? All right. Well, I will change then. Huh? You can. You want to hop in with us? You have another mic at all?
Well, we can just do like we did Nene.
All right.
And just have more mics together.
What are we talking about? Oh, whatever.
What's the reason?
Whatever we start talking about.
Right. I want cramps.
It's the most random. It's the most random shit ever. It's never once been when we stayed on. I don't think we ever brought in like.
There's never on board.
Yo, this spot right here is hurting. The spot that the thing was on.
That part right there is like the real.
I mean, these lines are still in there.
He said, "Oh yeah, that's it." Yep, that hurts.
Yeah, I was losing it.
I tried to fight through it, man. I don't know how you got that, bro.
You gotta go to a different place.
No, what?
Okay, all right. There it is. I think I took childbirth to the face. Ugh, get out of me. Ay. Why is that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to that. I'm sorry. She said, "Don't forget us and leave."
Oh no.
we definitely got up and just started moving. We're gonna have Janelle on this one.
So that's what I've been doing. I gotta show you another clip, but I went all the way back. Oh, so then
From the beginning?
Huh?
From the beginning?
Yeah, I started all the way back.
Wow.
Then
We have some good content, man.
we have great stuff, and I have to. Here's the good place now is that I have work coming up, so I don't have to find any, right? So then I was like, all right, we're gonna spend the next whatever times that we're not working only editing. That's what I've been doing every day. It's like editing.
That's good.
Trying to get into those clips because I gotta go through all those. I gotta go through 200 episodes of daddy issues.
Yeah.
And then there was something else that I had.
That's some fire content, man.
Took out all those things.
I've been saying to people all the time, like I do a lot of all deaf. I do a lot of daddy issues. I do a lot of squad casts and stuff. And I was like, I just never find the best of me to post on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. But it's the week to week that I go like, I can't keep up with that. I was like, I can't keep up with the week to week editing. It could become so much to do. I was like, I can't keep up with that.
Yeah.
We're 2 weeks ahead. After this would be 3 weeks ahead. So like, it's so much easier to take a week, then I can go back and take the other stuff. And I was like, now I don't have to that makes it takes so much pressure and time off of doing it.
Right.
Because even trying to get it nice, it just takes some effort, it just takes a minute.
Yeah, it does. And then like you gotta cut a certain thing like YouTube, like
Right.
certain shorts is up on
YouTube, you got TikTok.
Yeah.
Latte, baby.
I don't know. She's
Latte
thirsty.
is AI. It's a AI video thing that you can throw your link in, and it can get clips.
What does it do?
It can help pull like the most interactive parts of your video,
It just know.
and then it can transcribe it and do it vertical.
It's an app?
It's a web-based called Latte Social.
Like LAT?
LATTE.
Huh. That might be useful for Akeem. He's always
Yep.
cutting up stuff.
But it's also was a time thing, right? Like a paid is like
It's paid, so like to get the full
Right.
stuff is $50 a month. But,
you hear that? A month. And also the other website,
Jasper.
yeah.
Jasper.
You know Jasper?
Different.
It's Casper.
Oh, Casper.
Also, yeah, I didn't reply to Melissa. How do you feel about 5K? Or do we need to?
She asked for a price?
She said her budget was 5,
What was the other rate?
7, and then we were gonna do 62. No. Yeah, I think it was. I think we could have done 50. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Let me see. I think if we're gonna be here, I can slide her over and slide this over. Chew big daddy. What?
We called her 72, but it could be 6. 6 was the lowest, and she said if she needs to cut days, she can.
Let's not get her to cut days. Encourage her. Well, I don't know. Encourage her to keep all her days.
Mm-hmm.
The original rate was 7,000. 72,000. 7,200. And her budget is 5,000.
So
That's a whole day's work, right? How many days is it? That's like 2 days worth. Yeah. It's like one of those things of if we do 5,000, we're gonna have to take away some perks. As in like you can't keep the stuff overnight. I don't know. What do you think? I'm fine with the 5,000.
I'll be able to see where your mind was.
Yeah. Because I don't want to lose her. I like to watch you eat, Dion.
Should I plug in my thing now?
Take my card out and card A.
But it's the card or it's the other thing? You told me to bring
Why are we doing this, dude? You have your card?
Yeah, but remember you were like,
Yeah, that's for the camera though.
that's what I was asking, man. Just asking for clarification, Dion. How do you do it? Are you okay?
No. I had a therapist for a whole year just to deal with my relationship with Dion.
I get it.
Y'all heard that? Chaz, hurry up, man. We losing people, man. We was up at 17. Now we're down to 7. I'm tap dancing for these niggas. Hurry up.
Tap dance harder.
Janelle, you get me right?
Yeah.
You'll be in between us. That's why I got Dion about to pop off. You're in between us, and that's why I got the mics. You might have to be the one reading the stuff, the comments, because you're the one leaning forward. So you
have
have
the cramp belts on.
Yeah.
huh? Yeah, y'all got any cramp questions? I don't know if I said that. Holistic. How you spell holistic?
HOLISTIC.
Yeah, I have a friend. My cousin. She spells it HOE. And and she sells
Holistic.
yeah, and she sells sex toys.
That's hilarious.
And she always brags about it's made with earthly crystals and yeah. When did you become a holistic person?
It's been a gradual thing,
Mhm.
just over the years.
So describe holistic. What does that mean?
So holistic is like a mind, body, spirit approach,
Mhm.
like with how you live your life and how you operate, because it's all connected.
A lot of natural stuff.
Why you gotta talk like that, making it seem like it's a dorky thing?
Natural. I'm a big fan of sea moss.
Sea moss is really good.
I know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Take it out. So look. So here we go, Chaz. Look in there. Look in there first. Look in the peephole, in the eye. Yep. And see what card. What you see the number and then what letters next to it.
Yeah, 115. A.
Okay, so it's A. It's the one at the top. Okay. So turn it off.
Turn the whole thing off.
Yep. Turn it off. It's a little sliding button.
Oh, right.
Now take out the card A. Put it. Give it to Twills, because I know you weird. Slide it in. Put a condom on first. I don't just don't shove it in there, bro.
Got condom.
Gotta lube it up first.
Maybe I like it. Roll.
Turn it on.
Great.
Yep.
I'm in B slot.
Yep. And now you got to be a little champ now.
Now I gotta be a champ.
So you're in B slot?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
The car says B.
No. So now on the side it says select on the side, slot select at the bottom, like towards the bottom and towards the back. The button you push. Yep. Now push it. Now it's going back to A. All right. Look in there. See if it's A.
No, it's the. Well, I don't know. There's an arrow. One says 114, but it says B.
Hold on. Maybe your car is loading up. So push it again. I thought it would be a lot easier.
Okay, now it says A.
Okay. You in there. You didn't push it the first time, ass face. Okay, so now I need you to get out of there. Stop looking at that.
It says 403 minutes.
That's your card.
I don't think it has that much, does it?
Bro, put my card back in then, all right?
Oh,
What do you want me to do?
See, this is what happens, Sola.
I ain't got no muscles, bro.
This is what happens.
What's going on his arms? Hey, I need you to adjust the camera now. Get out of the. Why are you looking at the camera for? There's nothing in there. Look.
Adjust it. Where am I going?
Look at the TV. Look at us. All right.
Okay.
So see how far we are? Nope. What are you touching, man? I didn't ask you to touch that.
What was he touching?
The lens. See the lens? Like, look at my hand. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
I need you to do like this with the lens.
Cup it, like the balls?
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna get tighter.
Wait, with the front one?
No, is that moving? There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Get us in there and make sure
Stuff.
both are tight right on the arm parts. Both of us. All right.
Right there?
Too much. Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Are we even on both sides? Okay.
You got the eye.
You
I
see
don't
the
know.
room? See the room on my side? And the room
This is looking to you.
okay. If you don't see that, man, you
Yeah, if you don't get up there.
You want me to move it to the left or
go
right?
back to the back. No. Do you, look.
Okay. Do you want me to move it?
Move the camera.
Turn
Move the
it,
camera.
huh?
Move the camera.
That's what you just told me not to touch it earlier. Oh, I'm not like
There we go. There we go.
Okay. It's so sensitive. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How's that look?
Good. Now, because I'm worried, because you don't know how to do this, just put it on autofocus. Because I don't know if we're in focus now. It's a,
There's 1,800 buttons right here.
it's a slide up button.
What?
The people in the live enjoying this. Is a button on the side that says autofocus. There's a click up, slides up and down.
Oh, I see. Right here. You see it?
Slide up.
This?
Here we go. Now you see the squares around my face?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's your knee, Jenny?
No. That's my ankle. I didn't stretch this morning.
Huh?
You're gonna fuss and post if it's wrong.
This is his camera. This is his card.
You're gonna look at it and be like, ah.
Who?
You, when it's posted, you're gonna have an attitude about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry about Twitter's attitude, y'all.
You in the middle of the hit squad.
You know what's gonna really suck though? You gonna have to get your ass back up to press record. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. You want this studio work, right? Huh? This is what you want. This is what you asked for, huh? Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, this is what you want, huh? This is what you want. This is what you want. All right. So the mics is halfway in between, so we it's like in between me and her. So
you might have to lean in and want to talk a little.
No, she don't, because we're all halfway even.
I don't think so.
All right.
Who said Chew Big Daddy?
Huh?
She said Chew Big Daddy.
All right.
Okay, so you got to do the thing with this, okay? Let me see you do a practice one.
What do y'all say?
Yum, 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 yum. Check, please. All right. You got to do it seriously.
Okay.
You can't laugh, all right?
And we're all going to lean in.
Because if you laugh, we got to start over, okay? You got to do it very nonchalant, okay?
Right. So then we're going to lean in. We're going to squeeze. We're going to squish it and then be like, all right. Okay, you ready? You got it, like?
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Now, check, please.
Nice. You laughing, yo?
You definitely laughing.
Come on.
It was almost nice.
Man. This is serious, though.
Okay.
We got to do it again.
Got to do it again, all right?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please. You were kind of late.
And you
were
smiling,
off.
man.
You were off.
Okay.
It's got to be in perfect unison.
Okay.
You ready?
Three times a charm.
Okay, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please. Okay. That was better. I can't wait to cut all of those three together. I don't know why you did it 3 times. The first one was great.
What did you say? Y'all are squishing Janelle.
She's trying to be small too. Janelle's trying to be.
And
She's
like her tiny shoulders, like
she's trying to make like she on a flight.
Yeah.
How did I get in the middle of these?
Like we're honestly barely touching her, but it looks like
I'm in Janelle's lap.
I think because our shoulders are
you move in on her too. Janelle disappeared.
So if we did like the podcast,
Yeah,
like
man,
this,
we saying like this, bro. You know, and I'm all talking like what?
nobody knew.
I had no idea.
I am very,
but you know me, dog. But you know,
you know how we get down.
And Janelle's like, I have thoughts. Oh, for God's sake, why am I here, guys? Got you here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Janelle Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's here to,
Newlywed and shit. How's that going?
How long y'all been married? Ladies and gentlemen, tell the people who you married to.
Oh, the handsome Keenan baby.
Hey.
And I think this is 6 months. Or
6 months. That's what's up.
Sounds right.
I'm about to turn the background to blue for 6 months.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks purple.
Okay.
Oh, it's my favorite colors. Keep it.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, she's keeping it. That was for you.
That's
my wedding gift right there.
Yeah.
What'd y'all do? How'd you do how did Keenan propose? I know the story, but how did he do it?
So we went to Hawaii. We had everything lined up.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, the week that we went, it was like crazy. It was like torrential downpour. The locals said that they never seen rain like this before, like literally. We were stranded at the museum for like 4 hours trying to get an Uber back to our Airbnb because it was flooded.
Right.
And we called like probably 5 or 6 Ubers, and they just kept turning around and canceling on us.
Wow.
So it was crazy. We're gonna have to redo Hawaii, but we were supposed to go on like a glass bottom boat tour.
Damn.
Obviously that got canceled, and that's where he was gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we were gonna go pivot and go to this restaurant, but our vaccine thing, they were just like, oh, you're outside of you're still in the 2-week window, so you can't come, pretty much. So
Hawaii was hating.
He ended up proposing in our Airbnb in his boxers. But it was so intimate and just.
It's you too.
Did you know you was getting proposed to?
I had a feeling because we picked out the ring together. And then I just had a feeling because I'm like, when are we coming back to Hawaii? And I didn't see him doing it like here in LA for some reason. So I didn't know exactly when. And then when it was the last day, I was like, okay, like,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. Because all these events didn't happen, did he save money? Because that could have been, he could have planned it around this monsoon. He said, if we go there,
that'd be canceled. That's smart.
He said, sweetheart, I was trying to go to the Wazuko resort.
Actually,
but it flooded out.
We lost money because some of the stuff they were trying to get us to reschedule, but we would have been gone next reservation. So one of the days we went jet skiing when it was raining because
you had to.
We had to. we really had to.
That sounds fun though. Was it fun in the rain?
Yeah. It was not. I felt like I was drowning.
Oh boy!
Like it was actually really, really bad.
It was heavy rain.
It was heavy rain. Yeah.
Was the water choppy?
It was very choppy, and I was in the front, so I had my, the goggles on or whatever.
Just the windshield on the goggles.
And it kept filling up with water. Like it was raining that bad. So it was just like, I was trying to like see and drive, and I didn't want us to fall because he can't swim. So
I always forget about that. Keenan's pretty brave for that.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
He was holding tight. He was holding his elbows.
He's doing this the whole time. Oh, hey, Janelle, could you slow down, babe? Would you slow down a little?
We're doing 3 miles an hour, baby.
But honestly, that trip, I feel like that just solidified us even further because it was a lot that we had to endure on that trip.
When doing shit in Hawaii is a lot better than doing it anywhere else.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'd much rather be like, you know what, still. Yeah. But catching rain in Hawaii sucks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back.
That's why I don't plan trips.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been to Hawaii before?
Mm-mm.
So why are you saying catching rain in Hawaii sucks?
Sure, it sucks. Going anywhere you plan to spend money on, you don't get the weather. That's what you're going for. You're going for the weather, for the culture, and then it's like, are we shutting down the whole thing?
Yeah. The first 3 days when I was in the Maldives.
Rain the whole time in the Maldives.
The first 3 days. We got a couple of days.
Yeah, I mean, the first day was really, really nice. We still ate good food. We also went to a waterfall. We did like a waterfall hike.
That's cool.
So we still did fun stuff, but it was just like, spotty rain. And then the last couple of days, it was just, we could barely move. We could barely go anywhere. So we're definitely gonna do that over.
In Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
How many times you been?
Once. But anytime you get a speeding ticket in an area, you be like, I know this is my first. I got my first.
No matter how much time passed, it's still that area.
This is why I got pulled over right here.
Yep.
I got my first ticket right here for running the red light. I know all my places where things happen. But that's why I got COVID.
You did get COVID.
COVID
that's right.
In Hawaii.
Dang.
And the whole time
dolphin sneezed in your face. He was like, oh, come on, right through his blowhole.
And I felt like it was we were there for like 5 days. The whole time I was like, I don't know if I got a head cold, but I was functioning totally fine. And I was like, something's wrong. And I was like, it got to be my sinuses because I'm going from hot to cold. And then I got all the way back to LA. Twills was like, have you tested yourself for COVID? And I was like, it can't be because I'm functioning totally fine. I'm doing exercises, and it was like, oh, that might hit like stick real early. Like, ding, you got it. Did y'all get it?
I got it via Keenan.
Out in them streets. I never got it.
You never got it.
Still COVID free.
You got it.
I was pissed. Yeah, I was pissed, especially since I got it. Like, I didn't get it myself. I got it through.
That's how everybody gets it. How you think?
No, but I'm saying like I wasn't at an event and I picked it up from somebody. Like it was from him. Like it was one person. It wasn't that's why I'm like mad because I'm like I wasn't out in the world. Yeah.
I did my part. I did my part to stay COVID free.
But also it can happen from a doorbell.
Right. That's why I was pissed. I was like, I I'm a germaphobe, so I took so many precautions,
Yeah.
and he was like sick of me.
We said, baby.
Well, how did he do it? Like it was an SUV? Baby, I can explain. let me explain what happened. It was this girl. She sneezed on the doorknob. How does he tell you? How did he get COVID first, and then?
I don't even know how he. I think he got it from the gym. Actually, he got it from the gym, and then we actually went to movies with. What did we go see? I forgot what we saw, but we saw it with Tangent and Clayton.
I gave it to them, huh?
And I think he did. Yeah,
I remember they had it. I remember that.
I think he did. He was sitting next to them too. I was like on the further side, and he was like, "I just feel bad." I was like, "Well, go ahead and get tested," because I was working on a production at the time. So I'm like, "I need to know." And then I started feeling like a little, like my sinuses.
Yeah, buddy.
And then the production I was working on, we tested 3 times a week. So I took the test, and the health and safety supervisor, she was like, I know you just started, and I just want you to know that you tested positive. And I was like, fuck, because I was like, I was counting on them checks.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck. So they paid, it was some type of like COVID pay. So it was like about half of my paycheck.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, I just started.
Damn it.
And she was like, yeah, you gotta.
Keenan owe you money. You owe you bread.
Obviously,
I mean.
Did you work at home?
No, did I? No, I didn't. But so the person that I was replacing, he was still there. So they still had coverage.
What year did you get COVID? Because that makes a big difference.
That was 2021.
When niggas was getting in 2020, that was that hard, concentrated, thick mucus. Died 13 days.
Did you have the back pain and all that?
It was July of 2021. I couldn't taste, I couldn't smell. The only thing I could taste was the salt on McDonald's fries.
That's funny. That's so specific.
Very specific. That's the only
you didn't
thing
you didn't try a multitude of items. I'm sure you didn't.
Yeah, because I was like, I was just eating. I was eating like Cheerios, like just plain kind of basic stuff. Because I'm like, I can't taste nothing. It's no point. I felt like I was like, there's no point in living if I can't taste my food and smell. Like I love candles, I love scents. So I was just like, I was pissed. But I lost. Yeah, I lost those two. I got winded very easily. I remember one time I took like a hot shower and I almost passed out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because it was a lot for like a good 7 days.
I remember I told Chaz, he was like, hey man, we're gonna do another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. I said, yeah, man, I'm on my last day of COVID, man. You're more than welcome to come through. He said, nah, man, I'm gonna wait another week.
Yeah. Because y'all's whole group got it besides you, right?
Yep. I'm the only one who didn't get it. DC might have stayed free. I think Keon and Cotty both.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And I think DC might, because DC be wrapped up like a mummy when you go out.
Well, the funny thing is Tony and Keon got it like July 2020. They got there early.
They went right back out in the world. As soon as they could go do stand-up, they went out there.
Man, I was like, yo, y'all, that was a time that was like the blue blinding plague. At the time.
Yeah.
And when I see niggas like, I got it and I die.
My mom has health, complications, so I can't bring it back to her. You know what I mean? So I was trying to make sure I was super careful to not be around any of you tainted folks, you COVID ears.
I appreciate you letting me off on the hook. You said he acted like he was thinking about it. Nah, man, I got a kid, mom. I will. If it wasn't for them, I would definitely come by. Man, but I'd rather wait.
Because everyone was like, the kids aren't the problem. I'm like, I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But you know that move when somebody say, "Hey, man, could you help me move my?"
Man, I love to, man. But
it's just saying no. You gotta hit him with the. I really want to, bro, man, but I just had this little finger issue.
I'd be like, Izzy got gymnastics. Let me check her schedule. Man,
hey, when you got kids, you can blame everything on kids.
That was great.
Man. Hey, you want to go to this?
We're doing a T-ball tournament today.
Gotta go to my
8 games.
My daughter's bar mitzvah.
Yeah, man. Bye.
That's a boy thing.
Yeah, man. She got one.
She transitioned, bro.
she transitioned to being Jewish and a man. It's a special day for her.
Yeah. The question is, if somebody transitions in a sorority, are they considered now in a fraternity? Is that too much?
I think it's a great question.
Right.
I don't think that they automatically get into the frat to the brother.
Because there's nobody who is a male that is an AKA, right?
I mean, I don't know.
That I know of.
Right. So if I started off and I pledged as a woman as an AKA, then I transitioned to be.
Well, let's say you were a guy and you're in a frat, right? And so now you transition to being a woman, right? You're still Dion. You can keep your name, which is cool, right? Unisex name, right? So now I don't think they just let you in a sorority. I think you still have to be in that frat. I think you just show up with breasts and ass, and then you go like, no, you do all the dances the
don't
same
do that
with the jigglies. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah,
they don't work like that.
That's actually like real like stuff they're talking about on a collegiate level, like when it comes to like all-girl universities and who's admitted and who can apply and stuff like that. Yeah, that's an actual real out thing that's happening because
they just did a sports ban, right?
People can go to the university. They apply, they're women. If they're in the school and they transition to male, they still can stay in the university. But if they, I think it's if
they transition to male.
If they transition to male before and apply, they don't let it. It's like a weird.
That's a little loophole.
That's wild. I just thought about that because if it was Spelman, Spelman's all girls, right? And imagine being a born male. And then going there, and he's like, all for me. I'm still attracted to women, but I've transitioned to a woman.
If you're a woman and you transition.
But there's also gay, like lesbian women.
Right.
But you have a real penis now.
If I'm a man, and I transition to being a woman, right? But I'm a lesbian, right? Loophole, baby. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
I feel you. That's a great movie.
Now, right.
That was too much work because Morehouse is still up the street.
But I have all the women.
All right.
I have all the women. I'm one to 100,000.
All you gotta do is walk by a dorm. You hear, I get so lonely. And you knock on the door.
Hey, just let you know that.
I mean, how you doing?
I identify as a woman, but I was born a male.
With this.
Oh!
She makes you top and bottom?
No. Why?
You gotta make both.
Why are you on
because the penis is still hard. I can't.
Why don't you have your pants on?
I showed him what I'm working with.
That's an assault, man.
Oh well, I had pants on when I came to the door, and then I heard the song, and I said, "That's the song." This song has nothing to do with why I was showing him my penis. I'm showing her so she can see.
If you're doing it unsolicitedly,
don't use the unsolicited with me.
She don't look comfortable. Yo, leave her alone, man.
That's because y'all started going off the rails.
No, as in.
I know you're saying physically, but I was like, or is it because y'all started going off the rails?
Yeah, like, really?
Yeah. Hey man, we talking about worse.
Yeah.
You sitting in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Year 3 COVID free.
Year 3 COVID free, baby.
That's good.
Must be nice.
Yeah, man.
They said do the dolphin laugh again, Chaz.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did before.
That's your laugh, man. Hey, I got a compilation from Squadcast, man. Okay. I gotta repost that. Somebody gave me a compilation.
Dion's highlights.
That's the Dion Lack, yo. Yeah, you know. I'm proud of that.
They never let me on there. They're gonna let me know.
I told him not to.
Stay from this guy. He's gonna get you shut down
with a stick.
If you guys have any questions for us or Janelle, please feel free. Sometimes we'll get not as ridiculous. We'll just make them worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it doesn't take much for us to go ahead. I know. Janelle, you know me for a long time.
I know.
You know what it is. Janelle's heard me say some horrible things.
Yes. Jazz Jones.
Yeah, you got it. Who was that? Yeah, that's who made my compilation. I'm proud of it.
That's what's up, man. Dion out here, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
I have a so if y'all have any questions, I want to ask my question that I asked on our Ask Questions break.
Okay.
Jiggy.
Okay.
Just see your response.
Here we go.
Since I've already answered, it's great to hear you guys pop off.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one I asked on. Did you ever heard this online?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so cool. So this is for rest of y'all. I am a 37-year-old Black woman who grew up as a PK and virgin. Yes, I am a virgin. I'm rare. I met an extremely nice man on OkCupid last April, and our lives have been a fairy tale up until this point. We got married 2 months ago with plans to travel the world, eat exotic foods, and have lots of sex. Because that's what newlyweds do.
Feel you.
3 weeks ago, my husband was in a tragic, serious car accident, partially paralyzing him from the neck down. Doctors say he will never walk or talk the same again. My husband needs to be fed, washed, and wiped when he poops. This is not what I signed up for. Am I wrong if I want to divorce him, or should I stick around for sickness and health? You guys ask away. Answer.
Ooh. I mean, what were the
They
vows?
just got married.
What? So I'm guessing that they had sex at this point.
Maybe twice. She's a virgin.
But wait, y'all got married and y'all still ain't had sex?
She was a virgin until they got married.
Okay.
This is
So
her
they had
one and
sex.
only.
What were the vows? Usually it's in sickness and in health. So
You let me
I mean,
talk
this is one. I think that you have to take your vows seriously. So I don't know. This is tough. Not saying that it's easy, but I think you have to stick it out. But also, if you're a PK and you still believe in God, he's a miracle worker. So, get in that prayer closet, go to the prayer line, and
It's a closet for prayer. What's a prayer?
it's a
huh?
what's it, like, a euphemism?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I think that we know someone that kind of went through something similar. And he's walking, he's talking, he's acting actually. So
And they told me he never walked.
he can never walk again.
He's got 2 kids now.
Right, 2 kids. So obviously we know that it works. So I think that you just gotta stick it through. You gotta stick it through, sis.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Here's what I do.
Leave.
I wouldn't leave, but I would hire some help to
of course.
do all that stuff.
Of course.
Then I would hire a prostitute for myself, someone who can come and go, so I can come and go.
Pun intended.
Pun intended. And then my wife would never know. You know what I mean?
Why? Because she's a
I
vegetable.
just wheel her upstairs when it's time to get busy. I'm like, are you ready for bed? It's only 5. I want to sit by this. Yeah. I gotta be back in 10. Stare at these birds outside.
I do agree with having help because that is like you're not a you're not a healthcare worker, so you don't know,
Yeah.
that's tough. And I also would say get counseling as well to help you walk through this.
And we're watching Netflix together and all that stuff, you know?
Do you understand?
Right, you can pick all the shows now.
Go to shows?
You can pick all the shows on Netflix.
She can't pick all the shows. No.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing.
What are you talking about?
She's saying he can pick
Oh,
up.
that's evil. Dang, Janelle.
What? How's she gonna know what shows he wanna watch?
What do you mean? You still gotta be like, what do you want to watch, babe?
How's he gonna tell her?
And he can't talk? He said for the neck down.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
right.
Janelle, go.
Here's a similar situation.
Give me that remote, nigga. You trying to use your strong hand?
Love is blind. Love is paralyzed, nigga. Come give me the goddamn control. So here's a similar situation, because I want you to understand the timeline of just getting married, and you can start over by leaving, right? By with somebody else, or similar situation. If your child is born and they're like, your child's going to need a lot of help, and it's going to cost a lot of money to keep your child alive. We can pull the plug or you guys can just start over and make another one.
Mm-hmm. I know those are the same options.
I mean, it's like as in like start over your life, or we're gonna have to kind of put a lot of effort to keep this child alive. As in, like, I don't know what, like the stomach is on the outside or something like that, and we got to do a bunch of surgeries. That's gonna take about 3 or 4 years to possibly survive. Could you be like, let me go ahead and pull the plug, and we can just start, because this baby is like premature, and
it depends on the pain level of the child. Because if they don't feel the pain and it's just a hassle, I'm down for the hassle.
You down to keep them
down
alive?
for the hassle. But if it's like my baby's in agony every day, and it's like every time they move, if it's one of those things, I don't know how you could sit through that. Like, then I would be like, yo, go have some peace.
The husband is in pain.
Well, you didn't say that. The pain is different. You said that the person's paralyzed. They don't feel anything.
You sure?
If they're
how does paralyzed people not feel nothing?
They can't feel anything.
That's the whole point of paralyzed.
That's the.
So you telling me? Listen to me. So when somebody gets paralyzed, they fall on their neck. Listen. Everybody be like, so it hurts immediately, then all of a sudden it stops. You're like, oh, it's gone now. Hey, I'm good.
I think the shock is that even when Jamie had his fall, right? So Jamie was an Olympic athlete. He was he was coaching track. He did a backflip and hurt his neck. What's Jamie's last name? Nieto. Easily Googleable. And then now he's acting. He was just in BMF.
Yeah.
Oh. No, was it BMF? It was BMF. With London, right? So Jamie's doing well and a lot better. But he said that he wasn't even in pain. He was like, yo, I think something's wrong. And you can hear his 911 call, like all that. But Jamie was so calm, he was just talking.
So it hurts.
So
it hurts immediately.
He didn't feel anything.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was the problem. He's like, I can't move. I can't feel anything.
Wow.
That's the problem. So I think but even like when we talked about stingers, right? We'd have that, and then we'd be like, hey, yo, hey, forget where else you just like, I can't move anything. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Oh, this is what I thought all this time. I did think wrong. I thought when paralyzed people first get their injury, it's agonizing pain.
It might be. I don't know.
And then the doctor's like, I can remove this pain from you by snipping
your cords,
whatever that's causing the pain, and now you're gonna be paralyzed. So I thought it was like a lightning feeling all over your body.
Already severed, right? One of those back, neck, whatever. There's a nerve that's severed already, and that's what stops it. It pulls your puppet strings, and that's when everything goes limp. I don't know how much pain is involved. I don't know how much pain like Jamie was in, or other people. I'm sure there is pain involved. Ask him. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's some type of something. But yeah, that makes a difference. If my spouse was like, kill me, like every day. I made you an omelet. Kill me. Shove it all in there. Just put the whole omelet down my throat and walk
close
away.
my mouth up.
And just walk away. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna help you too. Why are you doing this? You want to wash it down? No. Give me poison. Wash it down with poison.
Hold on. Let me ask you this: if your spouse told you this and you did exactly what they told them to do, and they said we found like
a whole 3 egg omelet.
We found rat poison in her stomach. Did you kill her?
She must have got it herself.
You're going to jail.
She must have. It's America. How did she do that? What are y'all doing? Why y'all grabbing me?
What are y'all doing?
Why y'all grabbing me? I didn't.
Hey, what are you doing? Because you got to be an actor.
What's wrong, officer?
Hold on, the acting of like. So when I came home, I found her like this, foaming at the mouth. The coroner said there's rat poison or something. What?
Listen, actually, the ring cam. You up in here?
At the front door, like taking out the box. Let me see how that.
They see you come in with the box of rat poison. It's a big ass rat with a circle.
Honey, I'm home. I got what you wanted.
I got the rat poison to kill your ass. Clunk.
It's a clump.
But yeah, that's different. I don't know if you can. Is there? Can you?
You
Are
can't
you?
do it.
Are you allowed? Because there was a whole Dr. Kevorkian thing, right? And then he was a doctor who would kill people at their mercy, right? Then he got arrested. He went to jail, even though he got people who approved of him. These mercy.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think so either. And then he went to. I don't know. He's probably either dead now or
he's
still
dead
in jail. He was old already. So I don't know. I mean, but it seems like if a person says I sign a piece of paper, you know what I mean, if they can, anyways.
Right. So what happens if your spouse says you, hey, kill me? Would you say we got to go to the doctors before they can professionally kill you?
Yeah.
And it's gonna cost money for me.
Yeah.
To pull your plug.
I feel like you just like take the brakes off the chair and just push it down.
You're going to jail, Chaz.
This is a malfunction. I didn't know.
You're going to jail.
What do you mean? How am I supposed to know? I don't think I don't make.
You gotta hit it with this.
Just slow.
She died in her sleep.
You always end up in jail. Remember that.
So what? So I have to pay to kill my wife.
Not every place allows it because it's still not ethically decided if that's legal.
They say, listen, she's in a lot of pain.
You can always do the boat cruise, and then the boat waved a little too much. She hit right off the edge, chair and all.
We got you in the ring camera, sir. The rat poison and you tipped her over. You dropped it in the water. But so here's the thing. If we're at home doing home care and your spouse is saying, hey, I want to die. I'm in a lot of pain. What sucks is you have to call an ambulance to pick up, which costs money. You got to pay for whatever procedure they have to perform on them. Yeah. Then you got to pay for the coroner to pick them up. It's like, dude, why do I have to pay all this stuff? Like, hey, listen, I go to them like, listen, my wife wants to die. I'm not paying for anything extra. I can do this myself. I have a video of her saying it.
What's the cheapest way y'all got to kill a person?
What is the alternative? Like, cause you're gonna get busted, right? You're gonna get busted with at least a $10,000.
It should definitely be somebody's choice if they want to.
Right.
But I mean, if she has a chair that she can kill herself somewhere. Roll in front of a bus. The train.
She's paralyzed, man.
But if she has a roller thing, she
what's
can.
it called? A policy out on them, and I feel like that should be able to help cover some of the costs, right?
Oh, like life insurance.
Life insurance.
You don't get life insurance if you kill your spouse or you commit suicide.
Right.
You can't get that.
Yeah.
Right.
But maybe that money can help, cover all those costs.
Let me tell you how vile life insurance, probate is. My father, who recently passed in December, he has some money in the bank. He has life insurance. They holding all this money until they pay for everything that he has ever had debt in. As in, he had surgery back in July for like a hernia or something like that. His insurance was paying for it monthly, but he had like a good $10,000 left on the thing. They said, "Oh, we take it from that." Like the insurance is going to pay for this.
Did he have a will?
It doesn't matter.
Did he have a will?
No.
So they just took it from the life insurance.
Yeah.
It was like, we'll take that first.
So all his money is tied up in probate. So they're trying to look up, what else? You got MasterCard, Discover Card. What you got? Light bill. They go into all these companies with his name attached to it to pay for these things.
They'll get it one way or another.
Yeah.
Get it in your death. That's why I don't have life insurance. That's not why.
Dion just focusing on the money. What are y'all talking about? What did I say about the money?
Your cost, the whole thing. You know how much it would cost to just have to do this and that?
If it's a cheaper option, I can do it myself. Like, listen. I want to do this the right way. I just don't want to pay money for something that
I'm willing to go to jail.
Right. That's essentially.
That's all like nurse. Look, come here. It costs money for you. Okay, you got it. Because it's like I want to not pay money for something that I could have done myself.
But they said, but could you live with doing it yourself? That's the question.
Oh, that's a bar.
Oh.
Could you live with doing that?
That's a bar.
You didn't think about that.
Right.
I guess it depends how you did it, because you ever watched Thor, and when his mom died, they put her on that boat and they sent off the flying.
She's already dead.
Yeah, but still, I go like, I'd be proud of myself if I could hit that boat with the
Yeah.
flaming arrow, and I'd be like,
That's funny.
It's a good death right there.
Yeah.
A solid death.
Yeah.
I'd want a solid death. You know what I mean? I'm like, let me cause a ruckus in my death. Where you going?
I'm gonna start crying.
Why?
What? I'm thinking about. I need some more.
Oh, okay. Deion did have a tear in his eye. Though.
Solo.
Did you? Right?
Yeah.
He did have a whole tear in his eye. Oh my!
My hand. Like,
My bad, dog. Deion has left the chat.
just roll.
Maybe
What?
Maybe just
Maybe
roll
just
it.
roll him into gang territory. Oh my god.
With the wrong colors on? Just put a gun in their lap. And just have a tape that says, "You bitch, you bitch, you bitch." Who bitch?
That's messed up.
That's great. That's a great death. How you want to die?
Don't
tell me some old age with family surrounded me. I don't want to hear that. Give me a good death. What you got?
Don't say you're asleep.
Yeah, come on. Give me a good one.
I don't think about that. I really don't. I think that because that's kind of like predicting the future. I don't know what's going to happen. It could be anything.
I didn't tell you how you're gonna die. I said,
how would I like to?
What's a
I
good
mean,
death?
what you said was.
I'm gonna tell you how I want to die.
Okay,
All
let
right.
me know.
I want to be speeding in a car on like a hill, right? Like a real that's mountainy territory, right? It's a school bus full of kids, right? I see the bus going over the edge, okay? And so then I go like, oh snap, there's these kids. Okay, so from my car, I hopped through the driver's window because he had some kind of heart attack thing. He's all slumped over. I get in the seat and I go, don't worry, kids, right? And so then I have the kids, I'm on the edge and they start filing out the bus, but there's one kid all the way in the back, right? So I run back as the bus is falling. I throw the kid right through the bus, perfect spiral. Yeah. Somebody catches the baby and then I drop to my death and I like, don't waste it. And then I died.
I can tell you how I almost died.
Oh yeah, even better.
That probably would have been good.
Okay, what was it?
I was skiing.
Okay.
It's my first time skiing, my first and only time skiing, actually. And I went with these two guys I used to work with. Okay. And they weren't expert skiers, but they know how to ski. They know how to ski and snowboard. Okay. So they were just like, we're gonna go up to the Black Diamond, which is like, the hardest shit. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna be down here
on the bunny course.
I'm gonna be down here. And it's like, no, you gotta go. We're not gonna give you a ride unless you come up with us. And I was just like, and it was like a 2.5 hour like drive like back home. Okay. So I was like, okay, but if I die,
so I know I'm holding shit out you.
Right, I'm coming back. Mm-hmm. So at this point, it was like nighttime, and I was just fatigued because you're just out there all day. And I was like going down, and I don't know how I like kind of got off course, but I got off course, and I was like kind of on the edge, and there was like a point where I couldn't stop, like I couldn't move.
Did you have the little sticky things?
I did, but I couldn't like. For whatever reason, I couldn't go like to where I need to get to be back on course, and I just felt like a calmness. It was like very peaceful, like.
It's like, oh, this is it.
Okay. This is it. My light started flashing a little bit, and I was like, okay.
Did you almost hit a tree or something?
No, I just was like super close to the edge, and I couldn't
to fall off.
Yeah, like falling off the cliff.
Wow.
Yeah. And I just felt like this peace. And I was like, okay, well, it's a Black Diamond.
And this is my time.
23 years old. All right, sure.
So she was so young. There's so much to live for.
And I literally don't know how I got back to where I was supposed to go. And I made down the
hill.
give
you a little shove. There you go, kid.
And I was like, I'm never doing anything with y'all again. I did.
I bet.
I did.
If somebody almost kills you,
I did.
I almost killed Deion. Remember that, Lack?
Don't talk about it no more.
I almost killed Lack in the car because I was messing
I think I know
around.
this story.
I was messing around talking about, should I go left or right? And I was getting closer to the wall. Dion was like, nigga. I was like, oh. In the Hummer. I was like, oh. I had to get back on track. I almost killed us both. We both would have been left.
You was afraid too, wasn't you?
Huh?
You was afraid too, wasn't you?
I was terrified.
Yeah, I knew it.
I was terrified. I didn't see the wall at all. I was like, hey, you only got a 4 or 5 or the
Oh
one or
my
one.
God.
Pick one, Dion. He was like, nigga, the wall. I was like, oh, that was great. But that's how you become better friends with people.
Yeah.
You got to like
Traumatic
almost,
experiences bond
it
you.
makes you bond. You know what times Tony Baker almost killed me falling asleep at the wheel? You have any idea? Hey, Tony. Huh? Oh, shit. What you mean, huh? You're behind the wheel. Oh, I was having a
I
crazy
can just
day.
imagine him.
Huh? No, you think
I can just imagine.
there's a couple
him.
times like, hey, we've been at a red light. Hey, Tony, it's green. Huh? Oh,
Was
my
it like
bad.
in the daytime or like late at night?
Definitely at night.
Okay.
Definitely at night.
I think I've only rode with him like long distance in the daytime.
Man, it is awful to almost die at somebody else's hands.
Yeah.
Me and Yo were talking about that. We were on a plane, and then
Oh yeah, you went to the D.
we did. We went. It was
How
nice.
long did y'all go for?
We went for 7 days, 6 nights.
How did she convince you to go?
I wanted to go.
Oh, you did.
How
Look
come,
at you.
how come people think I don't want
'Cause
to
you
go
don't.
places?
Because you don't.
I want to. It's just people be like, shit don't be cheap, and I have a mission. You know what I mean? Because I go like, hey, you said you want this house and you want all this stuff, but if we go spend money, that takes away from this. You know what I mean? I like those two things don't make sense. You can't do. You can do some things, sure, but as much stuff as people want to do, I go like, well, I sacrifice now to have more because to me, I much rather have something for Izzy to have than for me to go see the world. Easy sacrifice for me to have. She don't have the same sacrifice in mind. She's like, well, I want to get my shit.
Yeah.
Dion got a whole meal. Look at this kid. Dion left us. Dion left us on a podcast and eating a full meal. We put another table up. This is crazy. You got a napkin, a candlelight.
Let me spread out.
Yeah, oh my bad, still on me. You got a whole candlelight dinner out here.
So
You got the music on.
how did y'all decide on the DR?
She had a friend that was like already had. They just needed, they had got like a suite.
Oh,
So she was like,
nice.
"Oh, it's this much." And so I was like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah." I don't have a problem. I have a passport. I want to go to places. You know what I mean? I got doing stand up in the beginning because I was like, you get to travel around telling jokes. That was like the whole thing. What happened to me is I had a traumatic experience one flight where I almost shit on myself, and I was in the bathroom throwing up and shitting at the same time. So this is about 4 years ago. It was right before Izzy came. So probably
Was it food poisoning or what?
it was just motion sickness.
Oh, okay.
And then, but what I've noticed is that I do better when I'm awake. When I'm sleeping, I think it throws off. Yeah. So for the DR, when we went, we had to go fly to Miami, right? Okay. And so it's a 6-hour flight or 5.5 on the two. Yeah. So I slept on my way there. I felt it, but now I don't eat before I fly, so I fast for the whole day. So I just had really bad gas and nothing to throw up, but I had all the same. I passed out. I had all the same symptoms.
Oh my god!
So I was like, okay.
So does she know what to do? Like when you're
something she can do. She can't do nothing.
I mean, get you some water, some ginger ale.
Those things I have, So then, but every time I've stayed awake, I've been better. I've been like,
that's so fascinating because I usually have to knock myself out.
For sure. And I used to. That's why I took a night flight. So now,
I like taking red eyes.
Yeah,
you just sleep.
So now I just go like. So then even when we went to Pleasanton, right up in the bay, we flew into Oakland. It's only an hour and some change. I fell asleep for 15 minutes. Felt sick, and I was like, damn. Dang. So I think that is it. I think it's the not knowing where I'm at when I'm sleeping. I think you feel a lot of that. But when I'm awake, I can focus on something. So because I'm not afraid to fly, but I was like, hey, my plan, because if somebody was in that bathroom, I was gonna take down somebody's luggage and shit in it. Because I wasn't about to shit on myself and go back to my seat. That was not about to happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was gonna shit in somebody's luggage.
Oh my god.
Whoever I was gonna reach up top. Hey man, that's mine. Hey, you're gonna have to fight me for this luggage, bro. I'm gonna sit in here. I have no other options. What are my other options?
I don't know.
So luckily the bathroom wasn't occupado, but it was so close. I was shitting like and throwing up right here in the same space. And I was like, we're done.
Yeah, them bathrooms are
They're
so
tiny.
tight.
They're tiny.
So how far was the flight from Miami to down there?
2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
Easy
at all.
work.
Yeah.
It was easy work.
And then you stayed up the whole time.
Stayed up the whole time. So now I stay up every flight. So now we're gonna go to Kansas City, and it's night. It's at 11 p.m. So I was like, damn, dog, how you gonna be able to stay up that whole time? But I got the very least, man, you just fast and drink nothing but water and hope that nothing come out. So it's that or do nothing. It does. And so the people are like, Chaz, I'm good. I'm like, y'all don't understand what is. Yeah, I go, and then you feel weak. So like even when we got to DR, I'm sick the whole day. That whole first day, I'm nauseous. I didn't even hang out with they people. They're like, well, they want to meet, like the friends she was with. So they want to meet you. I'm like, I'm not about to talk to nobody right now. I felt weak. And even when we came in and we did our show in Oakland, right? It's only a couple hours, but I feel that. I go like, I'm drained. I need to rehydrate. I need to, whatever happens to me, my body feels all that. I feel all that nauseousness. And then I gotta regroup. And so it sucks. And everybody wants me to do that every weekend. And I go like, I can't do that.
Imagine that and also having cramps.
Well, for me, it's not a problem. No, I can imagine. I can imagine having a cramp on a plane. There's got to be a lot of tension going on. That's a lot of stress.
It is.
To go through one of those things. Your body feels that. That's a stressful thing. Hey, man, can you clink quiet over there?
What are you eating?
Cereal like a child? You eating cornflakes? Where you going? Not you pooping all over someone's leisure wear. Hilarious. Don't they have those vomit bags? How am I get my ass into a vomit bag? I can't aim a shit into a vomit bag. That's crazy. I'd be very talented. Happy birthday, noobs. Happy birthday, boy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, kid. But yeah, I would definitely shit into somebody's luggage. What's the backup plan?
Sue you or something.
That's fine. I wasn't about to go back to my seat. They'll just let you sit there. You're like, what are you gonna do? What's the plan, Janelle?
I mean, now that you know that this is a thing for you, you should always just keep an extra pair of clothes carry on, just in case. Like a child. Like
then I gotta throw this bag away. Like,
you gotta throw all your clothes away.
Open the plane door. You gotta throw it out.
You gotta throw it out.
That's gotta be gone.
You gotta throw it out.
No,
you just know how to change your clothes.
So it's never been a thing because I never had an issue flying before that happened, and I was like shook. I was like, I've never.
Yeah, I wonder how that started.
I don't know, but I was fine. That was the only time it ever happened. And then this last time, right? But luckily, I prepped. Yeah, and I felt bad because like yours on the right side, and I was like, I could let out this gas right here, but I took it to the bathroom.
Yeah, that would have been. Ooh, farts on a plane.
I was gonna light it up, but I was like, this decent thing I can do. And I remember this lady. I was right next to the bathroom. I'm 2 rows away. I was eyeing it, waiting for this dude to come out, and I saw this lady way over there coming. I was like, no, bitch. I got up. Excuse. I started waiting there, and she was like, you using it? Yeah, you gotta go all the way to the back. There's one behind me. I'm not going back there. I'm 2 rows away. Yeah, man. Keep going. I got nuts. Okay, well. Yeah. Keep walking. This ain't I'm about to go through. You sit on yourself, old lady. No one cares. Oh, she's old. Right. I am 30. God forbid somebody watch Daddy Issues. That is me. Oh, shitty Chad. Big shitty. That's what I'll get forever.
Big shitty.
That's what I can't. You can't recover from that.
So
it's over. What they got? Factor. What? What's that saying? Can you read it? You have good eyes.
Facts. I do so already. Get old. Incontinence issue. Wait. Incontinence occurs. Dang.
Incontinence. I don't think I know this word. What is incontinence?
Like basically when you kind of release when you don't want to.
Oh.
You can't hold your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incontinence. That's a great word.
Learn a new word.
Hey man, this is a very educational episode right here.
Shit, Daddy Chaz.
I'm saying, man. You would hear nothing about. I can't do anything after that. I'm done. Yeah. We're done performing anywhere. Yeah. I would go back to loading luggage.
How many days would you go if you couldn't shit?
How many days a week?
How many days would you go like, is something wrong?
After 2, I'd be like, hey. Because I hate shitting. I think it's horrible. But after 2 days, I'm like, it's needed. But I'm like, this is disgusting. Every time I'm like, this is gross.
Yeah.
This is gross. Some people are like, I love taking a dump. I'm like, oh, wow, weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if my stomach is like in pain, then I'm glad it happened. But I don't go like, "Woo, nothing like a great dump to start your day." I go like,
Yeah.
when I was fasting, I went for a long time. I went like 4 or 5 days without one dump.
Was you drinking water?
Ton of water.
That's weird because usually that'll help flush you out.
It was like I went 4 days with no food, and I didn't.
Are you still doing that?
Sometimes.
You were doing 1 day on, 1 day off, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's hard. That's been hard to get back to because I'm not as busy. So I was working at the Flyway and then coming to the office, and it was easy to do then because I was so busy. I didn't really think about. But once you're not as busy, it is hard to not think about food in a day.
Yeah.
It takes some real effort and discipline to be like, we're not gonna eat for 24 hours. But now I have a good 20-hour window, and then I eat a lot in that window. It's disgusting how much I eat in that time. Oh, I said that.
I would love to have a green camera on the Chaz eating. Hey, yo, anybody here?
When you ate for a day, everything tastes amazing.
Yeah.
You're like, what is this? This is great. What y'all call this? Popcorn. This is the best popcorn. Every basic should be amazing.
Right.
That's just the great thing about those things. What else do you have going on, Janelle? What are you working on? You have a web series out?
I do have a web series out. It is on Quayle TV.
Quayle?
Yes.
Is that
It's a Black-owned.
But is it Homeboy? Comedian?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're talking about Real?
Yeah.
He was head of the comedy section.
Right. No. Okay. No more. Okay.
But yeah, so that's on Quayle TV.
Can you spell it again? I'm sorry.
KWELI TV. It's called Car Therapy. Have 6 episodes, and I wrote a half hour that I would like to have it made at some point.
Okay. It's a single cam.
Yeah, single cam comedy. And right now I'm really just focusing on my health. And I actually want to do a documentary. I want to do a documentary on like what soul food means to us now and how we can kind of what soul food will look like reimagined.
If we didn't have to have the scraps.
Yeah. Like how it can look for us now in this, the 21st century.
Okay.
A little bit healthier because there's so many health disparities and diseases that we have as Black people.
Are you making chitlins healthier?
No, I'm not. I don't eat chitlins.
Well, I'm just saying, and for this like.
Oh yeah, I would scrap chitlins.
They are disgusting. And you know what's funny about chitlins too? I'd be like, but you haven't had my chitlins. I go like, listen, I've had several chitlins, and they all taste like shit. And none of them have been good.
And it smells like just straight vinegar. It makes the whole house or wherever you're cooking just smell like straight vinegar. None of them been. You love chitlins? You got to be a certain type of cat to love chitlins. Yeah. And and no one's ever like, chitlins is cool. I can eat them or I can't. No one. You love them or you hate them. Yeah. There's no in between. There's no.
I think it's everybody else talking about the pre, and I think the problem is y'all think about the smell of them when they're cooking it.
So when they done, they're not good. They're not.
Look at it. It don't look good.
No, it looks. No, what chitlins you had that look like mashed potatoes? I think you've actually had just mashed potatoes.
Right.
You never had chitlins.
Right.
And with Dion, you'll never know what is real and what's not real. Okay, so wait, tell me more about the idea of the documentary. So let's say you reimagine food now, and what does that look like?
Kind of just making it healthier, and not saying that it has to be like vegan, but just kind of pulling back on like the pork and everything, and try to replace it with like like lean meats or like some type of seafood or something like that. And it just doesn't have to be so heavy, especially if we're eating it often. Like I know. I don't know if family dynamics still do this, but have that Sunday dinner.
I have no idea if they still do it. Or
yeah,
not.
It's weird because it's like we don't even have that anymore. So I'm like, is that like a society thing? Is that like a cultural thing? Like, what is it? But just kind of getting back to that, but just making it more healthier because there's so many diseases and health disparities that are plaguing like the Black community, like heart disease, diabetes, just all that stuff.
Because high blood pressure.
High blood pressure. And it's just like, I'm seeing.
Is it prostate or colon cancer now is killing us? We got a lot of people have a high prostate. And
it's like, I'm looking at the older generation in my family and how, you know, my grandmother has been in and out of hospital for about 3 years and she can't walk because of just ailments and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't want to get to that point.
Right.
So what can we do as a people to kind of not strip our culture, but just reimagine it, making it a little bit, cleaning up a little bit, essentially.
I'm not mad if, honestly, soul food disappears because it was never supposed to happen to us. You know what I mean? Like, it was never supposed to be a thing where we didn't come over eating these things, right? It's
not sure.
I don't know how much of our culture it is, but it was forced upon us. And we do what we do. We make something that's bad, we make it better, right?
Yeah. I'm reading this book now called, I think it's called The Black Soul Food. And he was kind of saying, the author, he went to like plantations and stuff like down south. He's from Louisiana. But he also has roots in Mississippi. Okay. And he was kind of getting like the cultural history. And he was saying that the slave owners, they, when they bought the slaves, they bought slaves based off of what their land can cultivate. So like if they have land like in North Carolina and it's for corn and it's for, you know, X, Y, and Z, they'll get the people from Africa that can cultivate that type of land. Okay. So it's just really interesting. Some of the stuff we brought with us. Right. But of course, they, you know, the white slave owners, like they got the good stuff and kind of had to get the scraps. So some of the stuff
is eat pig snout.
Right. So some of it is
that is not my thing on the menu. Give me that snout. Oh, pig's foot. That's the worst looking thing.
Yeah.
It really is that.
It really is a pig's foot in your greens.
But at the same time, like I guess it depends on what part we're from, but when they killed animals, they used everything. Right. They might not have ate everything, but they used everything for a purpose. Right. So I think that there is still something to that, but just we don't have to eat. We don't have to do that current day. So what does that look like?
Pig snout.
You know what somebody told me is
vegan chitlins sound hilarious. Now what would that look like?
Probably some kind of jackfruit mashed potatoes.
Jackfruit mashed potatoes.
Somebody said, what if we've been eating food wrong the whole time? You talking about white people don't have a season? What if that's how you're supposed to season? But we add so much sugar, add so much salt that is killing us from soul food. Right.
It tastes better.
The thing is, like, you don't have to use like sugar and salt to season. There's so many herbs and stuff that you can use. Like
garlic is great, lemon is great.
I put garlic
and lemon and everything.
Peppers.
No, it's not. There's no sodium in garlic. If you went and you got like the lemon pepper I have, that has garlic. I mean, that has salt in it. You can get a salt-free lemon pepper.
Yeah.
But that takes away.
Salt, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, oregano. Like there's so many herbs that you can use. Thyme. Like there's so many herbs that you can use to make it flavorful.
You don't need salt for.
That you don't need salt. I mean, you can use a little bit, but you don't have to. The base don't have to be salt.
I did that cleanse from Salt Be the First. They'd be like, get your water together, put some salt in the water.
You gotta season the water with salt. Put a bay leaf in there.
That's the second ingredient is water and salt. Get your pot of water, put that salt in. Put your food in, put that salt in.
And then when you're done with it, put more salt on top.
I remember my family, sugar was in our spaghetti. That was like a part.
Yeah, that was the thing.
I was like, that's why sugar and salt. No, that wasn't in my grits.
It was in mine.
There you go. There you go, Jay.
It was in mine.
That's why you're my favorite.
Janelle got cavities too, man.
Sweet grits in this bitch.
You ever had cavity? Sweet grits, man. That's what happens, man.
I like more savory now. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go, because you've grown up. You all that sugar rush. You ain't all that. Deanna went over there eating kid cereal. Tricks. Deanna just ate a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
Eat grits like that.
I remember him and Tony Becker doing a challenge on my phone.
Oh yeah.
And he was trying to get Tony to lead over to sweet.
Oh yeah. He don't eat grits like that no more.
Yeah, man. So I love that idea of the reimagined soul food, how to make it healthier, because that's a big push now. You see so many more Black vegans now, right?
And I did that for a while, and
y'all went back to meat,
but just poultry and really just poultry and seafood. For me, I feel like I was becoming a junk food vegan because it was like there's so many like processed meats and just processed foods in general now that is I'm just like I'm looking at the ingredients. I'm like, okay, I don't know what this means either. So now, like, we get our eggs from the farmer's market. We get our chicken from the farmer's market. Like, we do it kind of locally sourced and not just, we ain't getting no dollar store meat. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, we're making it as clean. Yeah.
And your Dion's car.
But, but also we have to look at how to make it more accessible because there are food deserts like out here. So it's just like everybody can't get to a farmer's market and everyone doesn't have the capital to buy that on a weekly basis because it's not cheap.
Can you be too healthy? As in somebody like, hey, I got eggs fresh from the chicken. You can eat it right immediately?
Yeah, Keon does.
Yeah, I've eaten some of their eggs before.
Coming right out that chicken.
Keon got egg and duck egg, chicken eggs and duck eggs.
Right out.
Right out.
I'm gonna rinse it off.
You don't need no second.
I'm gonna rinse it off.
Yeah, I'm sure you get the goop off.
Yeah.
So can I eat like a cow thigh immediately slabbed from the...
If it's cooked?
Yeah.
Of course, man.
Well, why couldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm saying, is it like, does it need some sort of like freezing or?
When I talk to older Mexican dudes, they'd be like, the best food you'll ever have, the best meat is like, is when that thing is killed that day and cooked that day.
Yeah.
It was like, I've never had a chicken that I know of killed that day. And cooked. Not if it's been to the store, right? If it's been to the store, it's definitely been through a process.
Right. It's been on a truck.
And it's packaged. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been through and so much of our meat is processed. And there's shit in there. There's a ton of salt in there already, right? There's a ton of salt in there and everything that we eat already to help preserve stuff. Like it's all bad. Anything in a bag is not healthy. It's not, like anything like that. So you got to find the fresher things.
Yeah. So I'm not necessarily advocating for like veganism, but just to kind of like clean it up because they are slowly killing us. Like this is their new thing. Like this is their new.
You know who they is. The man. They who made fructose corn syrup.
High fructose corn syrup, right. Process, all this process.
I just throw my mom bought Izzy popsicles that I threw that whole box away. It had fructose corn syrup. I'm not killing my baby, giving her diabetes at 4.
Yeah.
No, that's the start of it. It compounds. I read this thing about how our genetics, right? So like if your parents eat bad, this is why I'm always going to be naturally thick, right? Because so for me, I go like, what we feed Izzy now matters when she gets older. Like your body adapts to these things.
It does.
It's why there's like I can look at Cody and Keon and look how thin their kids are. I go like that makes a ton of sense for people who are thin and they eat this way. But it's way more of your diet when you're a child and when you're in the womb of what your body adapts to.
Exactly, and that's why I'm really like on this because. We want to start having kids in the next year or two. So I'm like, I want to clean up my diet and myself. That's why I'm like on this journey, like this holistic journey, because I don't want to have my child inherit all that stuff. Right. Like there's so many, like we're trying to break generational curses in a lot of different ways. And a lot of that is
Let me tell you what sucks. Let me tell you what sucks about it. When you're trying to break a generational curse, but the last generation whose curse is still in effect is in your house. My mom don't give a damn about any of that. Y'all were fine. No, we are not fine. I was like, it's a lot of work for me for as healthy as I eat, I should not be this big. I go like, it is real work. I have to be disciplined all the time. It's hard,
yeah.
And I go like, it's a lot. People are like, oh man, you're gaining weight back. I was like, because it is a constant, I have to undo years, decades. And that's what it is. It's like, I read this book called The Obesity Code by this cat, Dr. Fung. Yeah. But he talks about how obesity doesn't happen in a day. It is a thing that takes your entire lifespan. Like it's man, it takes years.
It's also like a knowledge. A lot of people don't know. Like they assume what they're eating is healthy,
right?
Or they don't know how many like calories or how much.
Right. You got to look at your ingredients. You got to look at all that stuff.
Yeah, man. I was very opposed to like tracking calories and macros and stuff.
Mm.
And then I was just like, let me just do it. Cause I have lost weight since the beginning of this year, but I'm like, I'm about halfway where I want to be.
I can tell. Sheesh. I'm joking.
What? But I was just like, okay, let me just track it for like a day and see. And I was like looking at like just stuff that I would normally eat, like if I was out, like, you know, I was looking up to see Panda Express. I was like, I want some orange chicken. And I usually do half fried rice and half the vegetables. Yeah. And I was looking at the sodium.
It is death. You were over 1,000. Like, yeah, I know it was over 1,000.
Looking at the sodium, looking at the calories. I'm like, just from this bowl, like that's half of, you know, my caloric, you know, my intake
for the day.
I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm like, oh, you know, I got the greens. I'm only doing half of the fried. I'm just like, yo, it really helps you reevaluate your choices. And you don't have to be a slave to it, but it does open up your eyes. Like, what are we really eating? All of the sodium is making us.
It bloats you. It's
making us bloated.
It makes you swollen.
It's making us bloated.
It makes your blood pressure high, and then all of a sudden your blood pressure will drop. It is a
problem. And so I just finished a 30-day like juicing thing, and it wasn't just me straight juicing. It was just me incorporating a juice every day, and I just feel like my cells feel lighter. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm just like highly recommend like juicing at least once a week just to get those, just to help remove toxins. And
I did this.
Drink
cleanse.
A ton of water.
What's that store down in LA? What's that store in LA? That helps. Huh?
Simply Wholesome?
Simply Wholesome. They have a whole little cleanse kit. You know what I'm talking about? So I did this cleanse kit. This is my second time doing it. And that's what taught me really like, hey, there are way better ways to, because you can't do any salt. You can't, for the first week, there's no solid foods at all. Everything has to be a smoothie. And then you have to do only fruits. And you can do whole fruits. And then it's all vegetables. And that's when I was like, hey, man, I might just go and eat some vegetables just to be eating broccoli. So I had to look up a ton of stuff, but then I learned how to make delicious eggplant without using salt, how to make Brussels sprouts dope without using salt or sugar, right? Like there's so many, because people do the caramelized Brussels sprouts, which are delicious, but they're, you know. So when I had to start looking at how to make all these, definitely. When I had to start making all these like vegan type foods, because it's pretty much the diet that you're on. But it really wasn't that hard as I thought it was. I was like, hey, I want to cook, blah, blah, blah. And then like it really opens up your idea of like, oh, what you can make. So then when you add like these dope vegan dishes in your repertoire, I was like, oh, look at your boy out here.
Right. And even if you start incorporating meat again, you'll always have that. Like that can always be your side. You know
my eggplant parmesan.
Eggplant, man.
I was killing it.
So good.
I was like, hey, man, come on, Chaz. And I never even had an eggplant before that.
Really?
I was like, man, this is the meat. This is what we talk about when we send, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I just chopping it up, and I was like, oh, bro.
Cookie when you were clean. All of a sudden.
Well, no, because I'm not a sugar guy. I don't. You'll hardly ever see me unless there's a cheesecake around, right? That's my sugar. But you'll never see me eat candy. You'll never see me drink soda. You'll never see me drink lemonade. You'll only see me drink coffee, water, and tea. That is all I do. There's no creamer in my sugar. I mean, my coffee.
That's very true.
It's never those. I'm not a candy dude. I'm not like, man, I don't like chocolate. So that limits a ton of my. Like carb heavy was a problem. Like getting rid of fries in my life was a problem. Getting rid of fried chicken in my life, but I got rid of that early. That was like 20 something when I stopped eating like fried chicken like that. And then getting rid of fast food took a long time to like stop eating it. So that, but even now, like I think the biggest problem is that they'll have like, oh, here's this keto bread and here's these other things. Like now it's became such a thing, because I was doing it before it was a thing. That everybody's adapted, and it's not better. It's not good for you. It's like, no, dog, you got to be able to. It's just easier now. It's the same process thing,
right?
That you're back in, but it's like, oh, this makes things easier,
right?
Oh, for sure.
It's portion control and balance.
When I was in Dominican Republic, I ate crazy. I didn't restrict nothing.
I mean, that's what you do on vacation.
100%, right? I was eating like a maniac, right? Didn't gain a single pound. Wonder why. Right?
Was y'all walking around a lot?
Hardly. No. Hardly want to resort.
But it's not processed.
It is not processed. That's the biggest difference in all the food we ate. Everything was fresh. Nothing was processed at all. That was the biggest difference when we came back of the food. It was just like, and I ate a lot. Not a single pound. I came back here, you start eating a few things, you're like, damn, dog. Like the food is crazy different. But it takes a lot more time to, like, you have to be on top of your what you make.
Yeah.
And you got your household has to be on the same page. That's our problem.
Yeah.
Your household has to
Man,
be
I
on the
had
same
to tell
page.
Keenan, I'm like, you can't bring cookies in.
Yeah, man, because I'm gonna eat them.
You can't.
There's a macadamia nut cookie that's on our table that I've been like,
If it's here, one more day.
yeah, and I'm like, I should just throw it away. That's always but they get mad at me for throwing away junk food because we bought them, we'll stop bringing it in.
Yeah.
But
Give me your card or something.
So they get mad at me for that, and I go like, because if I eat this, I'm pissed. Now you guys got me out here eating cookies I didn't even want because it's here.
Right.
I didn't even want this.
Right. You wasn't even thinking about cookies.
And I'm a night owl, right? I don't want to.
Right.
I'm not gonna cook a meal at night. I come into the kitchen looking for water. Cookies like, hey, big head.
I know. You still love?
When you pregnant household, please stop bringing this home. I'm gonna eat it. And then you get, hey, what you in that kitchen? You're like, I told you don't bring it in. And now you mad at them for killing.
I'm mad at them.
Yo, if you never brought it in here, I won't be in this kitchen looking for it.
I'll be like, we have to be on the same page. And that was the thing with me and y'all got together. We were on the same page all the way through. We lost weight together. It was, Till the kid came. And at first, it was fine. And then, like, what also sucks is, like, when people bring you all the time. Mm-hmm. And then also, I work at a place usually where you get free food. It is.
Ooh, production.
Production to kill you.
It'll get
That's
you.
when I started seeing, I was like, oh, this is a problem.
It's nothing but snacks, and it's just like.
Hey, no, I'll be like, because I had to start asking, like, hey, y'all bring some fruit around here? Can we get it, like, different things? I had to ask them to bring a blender in. I was like, I'll bring in my own.
And you get other healthy people telling you, like, yo, have you tried the new cheesecake, buttermilk, double chocolate? Like, the little skinny ass enjoying it.
Yeah, man. I tell people like, oh, what you in the gym? You trying to get six pack? Like, I just want to make sure my heart beats.
Right.
I want to make sure I can run and my heart beats, and it's not like,
Right. Keep up with your child.
Right. All those things. Because
Really
my knees are gone. Your ankle's clearly gone. I heard that correct.
Yeah. I do have creaky.
Creaky joints already.
Yeah.
You're so young, Janelle.
It's been like this for as long as I can remember.
Oh, drop the cast of skin routine. Hit them with it. What's the skin routine? You out here glowing.
Where's that at?
No one said. I'm telling you.
Oh.
What's the skin
honestly,
routine?
It's water. It's
That's
water.
what everybody says. That's what everybody with good
I mean,
skin.
I have to say genetics.
It's just water.
I have to say genetics, but I don't drink. I don't drink sodas. Mm-hmm. I rarely drink coffee. It's really just tea.
Oh, coffee's the problem?
Water. I'm just saying, like, I usually just drink tea, water, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I do drink coffee, it's usually because I'm on a production, but my day-to-day, I just don't like coffee.
Coffee's not great. I only drink it when I'm,
when you need to stay up, yeah.
Right.
Sometimes matcha. I probably drink matcha more now because it's spring.
Like the green matcha tea?
Yeah.
Matcha tea hurts my stomach.
I had this coconut matcha earlier, and it was fire.
Yeah?
It was fire.
Did you eat with it? Because when I
did.
Oh,
I did. I had like a little...
I noticed that if I don't have green tea in general, if I don't eat, it'll hurt my stomach. I feel nauseous.
Yeah, me too. Like I used to drink green tea like first thing in the morning, and it would upset my stomach.
That's why I don't drink it anymore. So I'm like, nah, I gotta eat with it.
Yeah, but if you don't want to eat like anything heavy, just eat like 2 dates.
Dates.
Yeah,
oh,
those little Because I
like
usually
dates.
eat that.
They're like big raisins to me.
They're so sweet.
I do not like dates.
They're so sweet.
But you know what I had was fire? A bacon wrap date. I was on a set somewhere and they had a bacon wrap date, and I didn't know what it was. I just saw bacon stuff or something. So it can't be bad. It has bacon on it. And I was like, yo, what? And I had to keep asking, what is that? What is that? Bacon wrap dates. I said, hey, man, that right there though. But dates by itself.
Dates are good to me. It brings out the sweetness.
Are you coming back in to say goodbye, Dion?
Go raw and vegetarian, less processed foods. Yeah, loses nutrients by.
Somebody asked, why do you want to have children? Why do you want to have children? Great question.
You come back wrap it up?
Yeah, you coming back?
Yeah. You said you want to wrap it up again?
No, I said, do you want to come back to end it? That's what I said.
Why do I want to have children?
Why do you want to have children? Great question.
Why do you? Ooh, that's a good question.
Somebody
you know
asked.
What? I didn't for.
I gotta get the mic back.
We in here.
Honestly, I didn't for a while. But I just want the best parts of me and my husband to be in one being, and I want to watch them grow up.
That was so.
Damn. What's your number?
Well, I am What am I trying to say? I am suspected to have twins because it like runs in my family.
Mm-hmm.
So if that happens, I want it done. Like it's just gonna be them two, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But it could also go. Then I'm gonna have one, and then the second set is gonna be twins.
Okay.
So who knows?
Okay.
2 or 3, but whatever.
Do you guys?
Everything plans.
This is a question for both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Question for both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys ever talk about your spouse's previous relationships, as in like, and you see them will come up around like, hey, there's Gerald or there's Megan, and they cool or something? A good relationship.
They're so cool.
That is not like that with my wife.
They don't talk to her, or
not that I know of.
Not somebody that.
Well, for me, it's different because I'm not from here. So, like everyone that I talked to previously, they're on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. So, but for Keenan, like he grew up here.
They pop up every now and then.
Not that I know of, but when we were dating, we're coming from this hike. We got something to eat, and this girl walked up to the table like, "Oh, hey," and then like they were talking when they left. When she left, I was like, y'all used to talk? He was like, yeah. Like every time I ask him a question, he answers honestly.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Nah, I don't know that bitch.
I mean, there's no point of lying. It's not like, why would you be in trouble?
Right. It's like y'all aren't together now, so it's.
I'm good with all my exes.
Mm-hmm. Do they know that? because you'll be good with all your exes.
No, good. I can call them all one by one. Mm-hmm. And we're totally fine. Mm-hmm. There's one that I'm avoiding.
Okay. As
in every time we talk, it always turns into now I remember why I hate you. But if I call her right now, mm-hmm. we'll totally blow past that. We will be cool for a good 2 or 3 months. And I'll be like, now I remember. Mm-hmm. Now I have to distance myself.
That's right. You're an awful, evil
yeah.
Yeah, but I also don't talk to any of my exes.
Why is that? I know it's out of respect, but is it as in like, damn?
It's out of respect, but it's also just like once I'm done with somebody, I'm done.
Damn. So. Because a relationship,
Janelle's peeing on their grave.
A relationship is a relationship, as in former co-workers, as in like I used to work with this person. The job is over, but you can still talk to the person, right?
Yeah, I mean, I still like coworkers. Like if I see them on Instagram, like we'll chat every once in a while. But it's like if you're not,
it's a little different.
Kind of a staple, right? It's different, and
there's
it's
a lot more intimate things that happen, and more hurt feelings. And
I talked to Uncle Daddy. What's his name?
Uncle Daddy.
What's the dude's name?
Well, I don't know.
Markel.
Oh,
I talked to him about a lot of personal stuff.
Sure.
And I ain't talked to him in like 4 years.
Yeah.
But if I come back, I'm gonna act like, hey, remember we had this conversation about blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. But
you also didn't insert your penis in him.
How do you know? We got real personal.
How is Markel?
Yeah, the other day.
So what I'm saying is like you get personal with your writers in your writers' room, and then when the job is over, you be like,
you just carry that.
Yeah. And then, hey, what's going on, brother? And you might say something like, yo, I was in his writer's room. This one dude had said he had,
it's different if that, there's not an equivalent of that person cheating on you, right? Now, if you're in a writer's room and they got you fired, right? Mm-hmm. And they lied on you, right? You're not going to have the same.
But why all relationships is bad though?
Not all of them do in bad, but some of them, you can have this thing about, some people don't commit, right? Like if you're with somebody for a long time and you want to go to the next level, you want to get married, you have a life plan for yourself, and they don't want to, I'm gonna feel a certain way about that. As nice as you are, I go like, you're not ready to commit to me. What is there to talk about, right? So I go like, eventually you got to move on. You got to do whatever is best for you to heal yourself. If that's removing that person completely, that's what it is. But I'm like, it's no longer about making you happy anymore. You know what I mean? Can we be cool? If I deem so, sure. If that makes me fine. But if I talk to you and I think about all this other stuff and what could have been, and it's not good for me, I don't have to. Talk to that person.
I think you've just been in a lot of toxic relationships.
I don't think I've been
100% because the way you're talking is as in like this person hurt me.
No, I'm talking very like I talked to one of my exes now because there's this one who became gay, right? And she's a Clipper fan, and her and yo are cool, right? Yes. Like
that's so funny.
It's very funny. I go like, this is interesting. I met the 2 Clipper fans, 3 now because like I hang out with with these cats who hate winning, clearly. So now being in that, but having that, it's a very different thing. I don't have a problem with only one ex from like way back, right? Like way back when I was 18, something like that. We don't talk, right? But that's also for Michigan and a whole nother 20 years damn near of a difference, right? So for me, I go like, no, I'm cool with the people that I've dated with. There's one who's not going to talk to me, but also she felt like we should have had more. I felt like we didn't. She felt like I wasted her time. I didn't feel the same. I just felt like, you know, it wasn't going to work anyways, clearly.
So
right?
Did you always express that to her, or were you? Because I feel like it.
For a while, I was really committed to making it work, but then I would always see signs of like, yo, your jealousy is crazy.
Did you ever bring that up?
100%. Do you think that went over well?
And then she comes to you right now and say, "Hey, Chaz, I thought about what was happening. You actually was enough, and I'm sorry. I heard about your baby. I'm proud of you. I have
heard about my wife also.
Sure.
Okay.
And I was want to know if we can possibly move forward because I want to be a writer as well. I got to figure out a way to make it very professional.
Yeah, send me a script.
You are not going to do anything with
Email me a script. I'll read it, give you some notes.
You will not.
You can't come in the room. I can't get you a job.
You will not.
I'll read a script for you.
Nigga, you have not read any of my scripts.
What are you talking about?
And I know you very well.
I read the Christmas script that you sent, right? The guy who wanted to don't make me do this on
exactly.
I'm gonna fumble. But I read the whole script, sent it to my manager and everything. I read that whole script.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, hey, manager, read this, see if you like it.
No, I read it first because then if it was garbage, you know what I'm saying? I'll waste his time.
My coffee. Damn.
Way over there. Sorry, yo. No, I think you do what's best for you in the long game. It's like if somebody told me, hey man, talking to you doesn't help me in my space of trying to move on, then you gotta respect it. I'd be like, great. You gotta respect it. I go, no problem.
And it's not, I mean, they can always come back too. Like it could just be a season where y'all don't communicate, but there's always a chance that you can come back.
I don't think it's a sign of immaturity.
I think it's a sign. I think it's actually a sign of maturity.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's a sign of immaturity because some people be like, "Oh, you can't talk to your ex." With y'all, like,
why? When I'm trying to heal fully,
yeah, man.
You being in my space is not allowing me to heal fully.
It can be a lot. It doesn't have to be hurt feelings. It can be like, "Damn, dog, that was the one," and I'm still feeling this thing, and it makes me upset that we're here.
So here's the thing: what if it's just like bad timing, as in like you in Baltimore, I'm in Chicago, we keep missing paths. We're working all the time. It's like, you know what? This is just not great for both of us. Let's just be friends. That is your ex. All right. So you tell him you got to cut this person off entirely because
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I understand what somebody does. I understand that for that person in their healing process. I'm not saying at all you have to cut someone off.
You just said that.
No.
Why do we have to?
Not have to.
It's just an option.
It's an option, and I respect that option. If somebody feels like that, for them to move on. If they're like, man, yo, honestly, being in contact with you is not helping me move forward. With I'm still having these feelings about you. You're still in your same situation. I can't keep doing this. It's making me feel bad my day to day. This was on my mind. Blah blah blah. Whatever kind of stress comes in, like you can't do that to yourself. If I have to cut you off totally to give me some peace and freedom, that's just what it is. If I have to.
Have you ever?
I don't like this creepy leaning
because
all slow.
What I'm about to say is, I'm not going to be specific. A girl I messed with a long time ago, and I'm sitting there and watching her in a relationship, and I'm not going to bring up, hey, remember when we, I'm looking like, do I have any feelings for this? I don't. But I'm like, I'm curious to know, why are you so comfortable hugging and loving in front of me like this? I don't have no problem with it. I'm looking like
you think they're thinking about you?
I know they're not.
Right.
They're not thinking about your dusty ass.
I know they're not.
That's what your mind is.
But it's like, when does that cut off? As in like I'm totally done with this person. Now I can be totally comfortable being in front of you with another man or another woman.
Some people be next day. You know what I mean? Some people break up.
This is Gerald.
Hello.
My clothes are still in your apartment.
Y'all just met yesterday, huh? Love found us. Sometimes you got to get out the old and bring it in new. Like, damn, dog.
Shut up, Fifi.
What Fifi said?
I'm just being silly. She said because it's over. How did she get over so quickly?
Do y'all believe in love at first sight?
It was love at first sight.
Your rhythm's all
off.
Because you got to try to sing it faster.
No, it was love at
You can't
first
sing it
sight.
too long anyways because of what, Dion?
I know.
Why can't you sing it like that?
Because the way
Because
you
of the
looked at
YouTube
me.
would take it off. So anytime I sing anything, you got to do it faster.
Yeah, because your voice sounds exactly like
Oh, he know what it is. Why you playing me like that? He know what it is.
It just was.
I was dead
I was trying
on.
to figure
You know what
out the
I'm saying?
beat, the rhythm.
Come on, man.
So do y'all?
What do you ask me? Love at first sight.
Yeah.
Love at first sight. I feel lust at first sight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Attraction at first sight, but not love. But it's different when it comes to food.
Well, if you love food and then you taste it, it's not that good.
As in, like, I know what that tastes like.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I want it now.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like a woman is like, oh wow, she's attractive. You gotta ask her why is she attractive?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking because it's the mic right here. I'm not,
I
not
get
being
it.
weird.
I get it.
Why
Yeah,
is she?
Yeah, anyways, just asking it quick. Elation.
So yeah, I would say lust, attraction at first sight, but love is a lot. Unless you see somebody's real self performing, you see somebody like their aura, their talking, their vibe, like, oh my God, I love this girl. You know what I'm saying? You ain't said nothing to her, and you just see her actually in her element talking, like, wow,
Yeah.
she's funny, she's beautiful. She just said this and this and this. Wow, I love her. I ain't said nothing to her. So I would say I was love, but what is that? Is that considered love? Or y'all just gonna read and not listen?
I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I like who is it? Frats?
What they say?
Is that
They
considered
said
love? Too?
there's attraction at first sight, love builds. That I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. I think that you need like an initial attraction to like pull you in, and then love is a slow build.
Mm-hmm. I like a woman with a hunchback.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm always a fan of a woman with a twisted back end,
Yeah.
Spinal bifida? Is this
with a twisted ending,
okay?
twisted backstory. Here it is.
You know what's funny? Here's what's funny about Dion. Dion had that joke.
I did.
He had the punchline. He's like, "How do I get to the punchline?"
Twisted backstory. I love a woman with a twisted backstory.
You're gonna see this in the dad joke pretty soon. Do I believe in love at first sight? I think I do. I think that there's been 3 women I can say in my life that I've actually loved. Right?
The one with the Chinese food you left in front of her house.
What?
What?
The woman you bought the Chinese food and took it to her house.
Oh no, that was not one. Very, very. I thought I was being a sweet guy.
Yeah, you a creep.
First off,
Okay,
let me
but
tell
yeah,
you.
That's the story.
We were working some jobs back in Michigan, so it was a long time ago. We were working some job,
Tuesday.
and I was 18 or 19, right? But young, strong, handsome as ever, charmed with hair, and I was killing. You know what I'm saying? No, you have not.
No,
It was-
like an old headshot.
Oh, it might be probably an old picture.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't great then, anyways. And so she was half black and half Filipino. She was bad, and then cake
You
galore.
heard Chinese food?
Well, let me finish the story
So
here. So we worked right in the place. Now,
Yeah.
if I work with you, I'm going to get you. That was just the way it was. I was like, oh, if I see you every day you're in my space, it's only a matter of time for you to fall for the Chaz charm. Only a matter of time. Yeah. So then game erupt, of course, less than our time than I expected, right? Didn't know she had 2 kids though, right? Found that out a little later.
Wait, how old was she? You
Like 23, 24, but she was that bad.
Kids by Dion Lack.
No. So then we go to right. We're talking a couple dates and whatnot, right? So live at my parents' house, right? She had her own place. So my homies lived in the same apartment complex, right? So I go to their place. I see her car, right? I walk her to her car every day. I know what her car looks like. See the car seats. So I was like, yo, she lives here, right? And I'm with my friends. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be so sweet. You know what I mean? So I went, found her name on a thing. right? 18, 19. Thought I was being a nice guy. Bing! Hey, what's up? Yeah, guess what? My homies live here, brought you Chinese food. Y'all enjoy, and I left. Okay?
No,
I did
you
leave.
did not.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
We'll
I
hear
did.
your version after this.
This is not the version. The only thing I remember, this kid, like her son came to the door. He was like, "Oh, you can't come in, right?" But I was with my homies. We were gonna
So
go
was
watch.
she home or just the kids?
She was home,
Okay.
right? They were all home. So
Okay.
I was with my. We were gonna go watch the Michigan game anyways, right? It was my Saturday routine was get Chinese food, watch Michigan game over at They Spot, Michigan State. They State fans, Michigan fan was beef. You know what I mean? So I didn't plan to stay. Right, dropped them off. Y'all enjoy. Okay. So then I see the next day she was like, we shouldn't like talk and communicate anymore. So what did I do?
Yeah.
I'm like, I did a great gesture, right?
You stalked me.
And that's what she said. She was like, I've been through this before, and I had a guy who was blah blah blah.
Dang.
And then when you have when you see like the two kids or whatever else and other things, I go like, I'm sure, and I'm super ignorant to these things. You hear so many more of these stories, and I'm 18, 19. I'm just like, man, that ain't me. I ain't got nothing to do with your boy, right? 'Cause I have no idea what they go through. So that's that. So I'm thinking that like, no, man, I did the right thing the whole time until I learned that I guess you can. I mean, if I had to look at it now, I go like, okay, I can see how it was creepy, right?
Hella creepy.
I can see how it was creepy, but to me, I'm like, oh, this is super dope. What a great gesture.
Do you think she would have had the same reaction if she didn't have
If
kids?
I was rich and 6'5",
If she didn't have kids?
probably not. I don't know. I mean, probably not. It depends. I guess it depends more on her own personal backstory of what she went through. Because hearing that, I go like, that's different. I'm not that guy. I don't know what he did. I'm
sure all stalkers say that.
I'm sure.
I'm sorry. I got to tell you this story that happened yesterday. Same situation because I just thought about this.
Okay.
So this is the same damn story.
Okay.
I promise you, this is not lying.
Okay.
Everything is not fabricated.
Okay.
I get in from after the show,
Mm.
and I went to go check my mail in the mailbox. There's a mailbox door open.
Mm-hmm.
And there's keys in the mailbox. Mm-hmm. Somebody left their keys in the mailbox. Mm-hmm. What door is this? 207. Perfect. I'm on the second floor. Mm-hmm. Took the keys out. Went up to the 207. Do. I was like, about to be a good Samaritan. Do. It's like 10:45. Mm. Who is it? And I heard a girl in the background. Mm-hmm. And I was like, who is it? Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm your neighbor, 203. Mm-hmm. What do you want? You left your keys in the mailbox? You hear him like roaming around like.
They had a gun pointing at you the whole time.
Yeah. I was like, what do it look like? I said,
hey man, you want your goddamn keys or not?
And it was like, it's an Acura key fob. Leave it on the ground. All right. Left on the ground. Walk away. And I'm like, nigga, I could have took your car. I have the key to your house. I could have walked in and dropped it off. Like, I was pissed. So I wanted him to say, oh man, all I wanted was, thank you, man. Thank you. But it made it seem like I set this up. Yeah. I was so pissed.
What if he said thank you through the door? He was like, hey, thanks, man. Just put him on the floor.
I would have been fine with that. I was more so like walk away.
Yeah.
As in sure, this could be a nice little way to kick in the door. So I get it. I totally get it. But I was more so, oh man, I wanted that. Oh, you right. Thank you, bro. Hey, me and my girl in here doing something, man. So can you just like
y'all ain't got no screen doors, nothing over there.
We don't.
Yeah,
we don't. Ain't no people. Yeah. So I get it. But don't be so matter of fact. Like nigga, I could have changed your entire life.
Or just
I had
left
your
it
keys.
and somebody else could have got it.
You should have just kept his keys and threw them somewhere.
Why?
Oh, you ain't gonna say thank you, nigga. Good luck now. Huh?
In my head, cause I know where we park.
Yeah.
Could went right to his car.
You didn't say you're welcome though.
Nah. I was like, just know that I know who you are. just know that you know who I am. I did this for you. I was pissed. I was like, cause like it's like this is my way of
now
kind of being cool.
203.
Somebody said they was cooking dope.
Probably
with an Uzi.
Well,
cooking up with an Uzi. Woo!
This your neighbor. Police out there. Leave it on the floor.
I was pissed, dude.
Yeah.
I was
You been stalked by somebody except for Keenan?
What?
Oh, he didn't tell you them stories?
Very direct.
It wasn't like stalking him?
No, so Keenan didn't tell you how you stalked you before y'all went out?
What?
No.
What are you talking about? I mean, we.
No, I'm talking about have you had them problems from them guys who might have thought they were being sweet or something like that?
I'm trying to think.
Women stock with money.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Women, back to the women find ways of, hey, I dropped off some, or I put a little money in your cash app. That's the way of saying, hey, I'm above the other ones. Like
if I had food delivered to her and not dropped it off myself, is that different? Because I still know your address either way it goes.
I mean, I guess it depends on y'all's relationship.
Hey, know where you live now.
Yeah, it's like how do you know where she lives? Like, did you go over there previously or what?
Well, the homies live in the same complex.
Yeah, that's a little creepy.
I was just like, oh, it's crazy. I was like, what a happy coincidence.
right.
It's a little.
I'm gonna go get her some Chinese food, bro, because
So did you eat or you gave her what you?
I had my own bag, but I took it. They took it with them.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm gonna break off real quick and go over here and drop this off. Because it wasn't even a gang of us. It was just me, right? It was like I brought the whole squad. That'd have been worse, right?
Yeah, that would have been.
Maybe if you had called and said, "Hey, I'm in this apartment."
It takes away the surprise.
I see a car that looks similar to yours.
Right. Because now you know her license plate.
But I could have. We worked together. I could have. No, but I saw whatever the car was. I go like, oh, it's this car. Oh, it's the car seats. I go like, I know this car.
Mm-hmm.
I see it every day. I walk into her car.
Here's the
Because
question.
I'm a gentleman,
Some
not a stalker.
surprises aren't that necessary.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What's more creepy? A man delivering food to your job unexpected, or having food delivered to your house unexpected? As like, I know you like Chinese food.
Right.
I'm delivering to your house.
Right.
Or him coming to your job, knowing your lunch break,
Mm-hmm.
and delivering the food himself.
I think it depends on I think it all boils down to y'all's relationship.
Brand new. You met it on the subway.
The same day?
I told you where I work.
Just a conversation that you had from Long Beach to North Hollywood. You just
exchange numbers. Somehow he knows somebody who you.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
what's more creepy though?
I mean, obviously the house if we don't know each other that well.
Women so skittish now.
Don't do any of it. Like, give me a slight heads up.
You guys.
Can I send you lunch? Let me send you the address to someone. Like, how do you know?
Don't
Right.
do nice stuff for women is all I'm hearing, man.
So
don't go out your way. Don't go out your way and try to surprise them. They don't appreciate the shit. They call you crazy.
I mean, Chaz, don't do it in the first place if you ain't gonna keep it up.
I would have kept it up. I would have. No, she did not say that. I was down.
What if he was just listening? Like, man, my last boyfriend, what I really, really liked about him, he would deliver food to my house. He'd come personally. So he's doing all that. He's like, okay, cool. So now I look up where she worked, and I can find.
Ask her where did she work?
Yeah.
But he said, well, she's like, I like what he did in surprises.
You can just ask for where it works.
Surprise.
You can surprise. You don't have to be a right away surprise. Just like,
Yeah.
Where do you like? Let's have a conversation about where I work,
Right.
what my lunch hour is, when I take breaks. Let's have a conversation. So I'm not like, when did he figure this out?
I felt like for me,
Yeah,
it was just
I
like,
get you.
oh, I do one stalker thing and you get the stalker tag. And I don't even get a chance to redeem the stalker.
And the funny thing is, the funny thing is him think he did a good thing. Next day, he's like, restraining order. What?
Yeah, the house will definitely get you a restraining order.
I was like, this can't be real.
Yeah.
Me?
Now, and the thing is, when you get a restraining order, you can't just let it go. You gotta look at her face like, bitch, you can't be restraining.
But you can't look her in the eye because you got the restraining order.
I'm showing up at your door and saying, hey, what's this butt? Huh? Come outside and tell me.
Because
Open the
get
door.
arrested.
We gotta talk about this.
if anybody gets a restraining order, you can't just let it go. You cannot just let
I'm
it go.
gonna be in 15,000 feet of your space. Believe that. Believe that.
Because it's such a punk. It's a punk. Like it's like it's smacked in the face. Like, do something. It's like, Oh, I can't do nothing. You slap me in my face. Like getting a restraining order is like without notice.
What if we work together? Then what? Then what happens?
Yeah.
You can't be around me after the job.
Maybe
I stare at you the whole day
somebody
at
had
work.
to move
I
departments or
stare you
something.
down at the job all day.
Like you security.
I would be typing, just looking right at you.
Like you security on the first floor.
Mhm.
And every time she walks in, she got to scan her file right next to you. I gotta say 50 feet, but you walk right up on me.
Right.
Make sure you exit out the other end.
You out of here?
I'm out.
All right,
Yeah, wrap it up,
exit
man.
fly
I
Oh, I like
mode.
your glasses.
I gotta wipe up.
Mhm.
Look at you, pink, pretty in pink.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's it called? Grease, lady.
Oh yeah.
What they call lady in pinks?
Big ladies.
Pink
Yeah.
ladies, yeah.
But your toes is turquoise.
They're purple.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I like
Close
that
enough.
color too.
Thank you.
Dion's colors.
Right.
Turquoise.
Turquoise is not
It's
purple.
turquoise and purple, very different.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna go have a Sunday dinner with my siblings.
Nice. Yeah, you getting some of them chitlins?
No, we're
Oh, okay.
doing a healthy, generational person.
There you go.
I was gonna ask you to do the curtain thing, but
You said you had it done already.
it's clean.
I lied. I
But
clearly
I
lied.
haven't.
Look at Dion be lying to
But I'm about to head out too.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up.
You about to hell out too.
Wait on you?
We're gonna wrap up right now.
Yeah, we're wrapping up right now.
Yeah, we're wrapping up right now. We kept
Yeah.
Janelle hostage for long.
Yeah.
No, this is fun.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah. All right, yo.
You ready? We gotta do the thing again. You ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Same thing. Ready?
Thank y'all for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please.
You were a little late then. Come on, one more time. Come on, man.
Okay.
You gotta be ready for it.
Thank you for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please.
You were still behind. Why were you
Guys,
late?
guys,
It was late. I watched the
guys,
tape.
man, you
She
fucking
did
up.
well.
And she did not.
Okay,
man.
third time's a charm.
We're doing this on purpose so we can get a bunch of texts.
Come on, man. Come on.
Can't laugh, okay?
Okay.
Let me see your left hand. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please.
You late. Did you not see your hand come up late? You didn't see that?
Look
I
at the
didn't.
TV.
You didn't see
Okay,
that?
I'm gonna look at the TV.
All right, come on, man. Come on. I'm gonna do an instant replay.
Thank you so
from the
much
two.
for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please.
That was better, yo.
Oh, boy.
Come on, that was better.
If you're watching us on this camera, I'm pointing at, you're watching us on Lax. Nope, you're watching us on Chaz channel. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and share to other folks. If you're watching us here live, you're watching us on Lacktoast ENT. Thank you for already subscribing. Tell more people. Show some love. That's it.
Vegan chitlins.
Vegan chitlins, hilarious.
Thank you,
All right,
Janelle
y'all.
Baker.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, give her love, man.
Come on, thank you, Janelle Baker. If that's her real name, which is not, I know what it is. Appreciate you though.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
We know it gets awkward, so we appreciate you.
No, it's good. That's good.
This part here.
Can you turn that camera off, dog?
I didn't do it.
Thank y'all. How y'all feeling? Thank y'all for sitting up with 3 hours with us. This was a fun day, man. We did a lot of. I got y'all close and started yelling at y'all. And then someone was like, "Ah, shit." Thank y'all for hanging out with us, and we did a lot today. Janelle tortured the shit out of me.
It was fun.
I bet it was. I bet it was. What can I do? I wish there was some kind of like ball hitter thing we can put women through so you can see what we go through. But I honestly think, not from what I felt today, but I always thought that I wondered if cramps and how you get hit in the balls are the same feeling. Because if
Is it
it,
similar?
if not that per se, because I think I felt like a lot of outside pain on my actual skin,
Yeah.
right? So the ball feeling is all internal.
I mean, so it's like
Right.
Yeah.
So then it's also like, I want to say like a drop in my stomach, if that makes sense, but it feels like a how do you explain, bye, Twilla?
Bye.
How do you explain getting hit, the feeling of getting hit in the balls?
It doesn't feel like none of your muscles. It feels like, who's asking this question?
I'm asking because I was saying I wonder if getting hit in the balls for us is the same feeling they feel for their cramps.
No, because
Like, you know what y'all go through.
well, because it's such an isolated pain.
Mhm.
Right. Y'all don't get that once a month. You
Right,
know,
as in like
or a
your
few days.
balls, it doesn't feel like it's a muscle.
Mhm.
Like this can take punches.
For sure.
When you're balling, it feels like electricity, and it does something in your stomach and like go out to your
It's a shutdown.
Yeah.
And then you feel because I feel the stomach, like you're just like, oof.
And it's like a second delay, so you can be like this.
Oh, you can.
Like, you be like, oh, here it is.
and then you can't breathe. You be like,
yeah,
I need like the recovery. And it's worse. This worse. You probably do this a lot playing with your kid. It is awful. They aim for balls all day.
Yeah.
Izzy come in jumping, hey, Papa, knee flying me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
yeah.
What's wrong, Papa? I need a moment. Baby. I need all the seconds in the world. But I wonder if those pains are the same. But
which car started with you? Top or the bottom?
Bottom.
You were in the bottom.
I was in the bottom. That's what I told you. You told me to switch the thing. I said I'm in B, which was the bottom, right? You told me to switch the button. Okay. But there was only one card in.
There's 2 cards in the world.
I took one out, and then I put mine in the bottom. So how could there be 2 cards and the other one was on top? Oh. And then when I looked at the thing, only one card showed up. I would know if there was 2. I'm like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? It was one in the first time. I'm sick of Dion.
Yeah.
I'm sick of Dion. Is it like being punched in the stomach for women? It's what it sounds like, kind of.
For women? Punch the stomach.
Yeah, I mean, being punched in the stomach. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I've always done the punching.
It's kind of like that, but it's also like someone pinching you, like constantly, at the same time.
Because are the actual vibrating modes? Those were like you felt those? Like those are reminiscent, like of the actual.
No, it doesn't vibrate.
setting.
It's just kind of
not the vibration, but I mean like the rhythm of those things.
Kind of like pulsing.
Yeah.
It depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. Sometimes it can like pulse.
Because the pulsing is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
That's when I would be like, oh, okay, this is where we're gonna. I feel like that. Like we're gonna be doing this rhythm here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Or the different ones. I was like, okay. Because I can see how your whole body would move. You'd be like, right, that's going through my it's going through my body.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let's be known that I handle that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
Mm-hmm. He said,
I'm very
hurts.
I felt it.
That hurts.
I felt all that.
I'm very impressed.
And I was like, yeah, man. Okay.
And you said that's similar, or is it worse?
It's pretty similar.
Damn.
It's pretty similar.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's
God didn't have to do like that.
Like, who you telling?
Yeah, I shouldn't have ate that goddamn apple. I had not listening. That's the problem. Women don't be listening. You know what I mean?
Well, Adam had a choice not to eat it.
But Adam didn't have a problem after that. The women did. Adam snitched. Adam said, God, this woman you gave me. He blamed God and everything. This woman that you gave me from my rib. Not here tripping. All right. I always thought it was probably similar, except for us is ongoing. Yeah. It's like being punched in the stomach. If I had you take a week, how many days is your cramps, do you feel? Is it the same days as long as your period is in?
No, it's usually a day or two.
A day or two of cramping. Or in the beginning, usually?
Yeah. Do they overlap?
We may overlap.
Do the cramps and the period overlap?
Oh, yeah. It happens because of...
Huh?
It happens because of it.
I thought you said they happen because they're cousins. I was like, what?
Yeah. My thing is like, I don't know if I'd be able to handle. Could you take a whole day of that feeling of being hit in the balls?
And the thing is, I'm around a lot of women.
Yeah.
And I know when they're in the period.
Yeah.
I never see them like overly like.
Right.
I just see them just like. Mm-hmm. Like they don't verbally say. They just take it like.
Right.
You can see that like things frustrate them. Mm-hmm. They're very snappy. I'm around Twiz a lot. Mm-hmm. I can see when she's snappy. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Because like imagining having. Cause I remember I rode my bike for like a good 30 miles, and I had like this lower back because I was like using that muscle, that tiny muscle, and then everything bothered me because I was like, I realized how much my lower back. Like I was like. This hurts? No, like this hurts? This hurts.
Yeah.
So I was getting pissed at everything.
Yeah.
Like getting in the car. I can't get in the car.
Because of my back.
That's why I'm like, yeah, that first day I'll be in the house.
I get it. I'd be like, oh, it's hard to do your day.
So what if you were like a CEO of a company? You got to do a dissertation in front of the entire company. We'd be like, hey, y'all, we're going to postpone this?
Well, if I am the CEO, I can approve the schedule.
He
So I'm
said, "No
going to look at
meeting
that
today."
calendar, like, let's move it up.
I mean, but if you're a CEO, you're about to do a pitch meeting with Apple or some shit, somebody, some big company.
I mean, for things like that,
Yeah,
like,
day one.
we have the ability to push through.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing?
You know, you got somebody, some Asian kid from Asia is coming in. And then he's like, I only got 1 hour. What do you got? You like, Cramps, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we are resilient people. So if push comes to shove,
You mean women, not black people?
Well, you know what?
Oh, okay.
If you're dealing with another woman, you be like, can I be honest with you?
Oh yeah, I'll be like,
She's
no,
like,
listen.
I got my ovaries out at 26. I have no idea what you're talking about. Get to it, nigga. Don't sugarcoat it.
Now to have to do your normal day, feeling like that, that's a.
And I have, and it's not fun.
I can't imagine.
Because I don't like taking like Advil and stuff like that. Like I don't like relying on medicine.
So what is your pain reliever?
CBD.
Is it oral or like a oil?
I have a really good rub from like this black owned. This guy was like at a farmer's market in Hollywood, and we just kind of stumbled across him. He was like, "Let's try this," and it's actually really good.
Is it with weed or without weed? With THC or without THC?
It's without.
Oh, good.
His is without.
You still go often?
To the farmer's market?
Yeah.
We haven't gotten. We're almost out of his, so we do need to go. Like probably this
when y'all
weekend.
go, let me know.
You know, hopefully he's still there because it was like we've had that thing for a minute.
Yeah.
We got that like last year, and it's
Like,
lasted. It's like a little jar,
so
but you only need a little bit.
Yeah, in your mouth. The tincture.
No, it's not a tincture. It's
you said a rub. Oh, you said a rub. My bad.
So what if it's like in your hair? I mean, you got a headache like this?
If I have a headache, sometimes I put it across my.
I've done it for a headache.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have put it across my forehead.
What was anal pain?
You shove it in there. I've done that. I've had anal pain. Shoved it right in
What
there.
are you doing? Got hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
I bet you probably would work with hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I put it right here, and it helps. And usually I take some. I mean, I have taken like tinctures, and there's a brand that does like patches. So like if I do have lower back pain, I'll put a patch on my back, and it helps.
Is it processed? Processed patches.
Processed patches.
I know the big farmers looking at y'all niggas like, we gotta figure out a way to get rid of CBD.
Or they're gonna make their own FDA CBD soon enough if they haven't already.
Yeah.
Nobody buying that shit.
Yeah.
Nobody trusts the government, man. The CBD. Zoo, we actually wrapping up, bro. It's good to see you though, fam. You know I can't see you, but it's good to see you though, fam. This is Janelle Baker.
Somebody asked who am I?
Formerly Janelle Wells. Who asked? Man, y'all don't know, man. Go Google her. You show up on Google?
Okay.
Have you Googled yourself as Janelle Baker?
Not Janelle Baker, no. Janelle Williams. I'll pop up. Had my
Easy to say
festival runs.
I remember when Google first
my
came
projects.
out, Jennifer Aniston, somebody asked Jennifer Aniston, hey, you Googled yourself? She said, Jesus, what are you talking about? She said, what type of questions is this?
Hey, who's this? Zoop?
So Zoop is our
Australia.
Yeah, he's our international.
I want to go to Australia.
Yeah, Zoop
What part?
He lives in Sydney.
Oh, there's this one.
What
was it called? It was a Mary Kay and Ashley movie that they did, and it was in Sydney, and I wanted to go so bad. I used to watch all their movies.
Yeah. Like, you got somebody coming in, don't you? Like.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
That got cleaned up. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, Janelle, for hanging out, man. Like, you want to say anything before we go? I'm gonna hang it up.
Tuskegee University.
All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all on Tuesday on Daddy Issues. I'll be in there. I'll be there. I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace, y'all. Always mess this part up. You know what I mean? Be the last second.